A good time to be a homeowner. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not liking the city life, you go out to Fruitport and get a little country style, but yet, you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
Joining Cal's high school football game of the week, and we've got another exciting Friday night matchup. Tonight, North Muskegon battles it out against Hart in a clash under the lights. With Jon Russell back on play-by-play and Cal Van Singel on color commentary, get ready for every moment of this thrilling contest. Brought to you by our sponsors, Mario Flores, Cadena Brothers Pizza, Twister's Ice Cream, Hanson Hill Waterfront Grill, and Bill's Lakeshore Golden Cars and Collectables. The battle begins now.
And good evening, everyone. Jon Russell along with Cal Van Singel here for KLLB Media as we are live right with the sun in our eyes in North Muskegon, as North Muskegon is getting set to take on Hart in homecoming night here in North Muskegon. Always a big night for homecoming. That's one of the great things about high school football, Calvin.
The pageantry, John. It's all about the pageantry tonight.
It really is.
That's my big word for the evening. I will not attempt any others. That's
okay,
for sure. So welcome in, everybody. Great to have you here.
Don't try this at home, folks.
No,
we are trained professionals, believe it or not. It's good to be back. It's been a little while since Miles. I want to say it. I fully expected not to be back. I thought Miles would be the new commander-in-chief here as far as play-by-play. Did a fine job.
Miles really did. I mean, I tell you what, just have never done it before, and then he starts out this year,
right?
And Miles is doing a great job. But there is only one Jon Russell. So
to which my wife says, "Thank goodness."
Yes, that's what my wife says about me too. There's only one Jon Russell.
Yeah.
But
right.
But no, I tell you what, it's great to have you back. I mean, we've been together 30 years, and I love working the game with Miles. But there's just something that's missing. It's that missing checker piece or something like that.
Yeah, it's the good-looking guy and all that type of stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
They can see us, right? So they know what we look like.
That is the one camera. Someday that camera is going to be the only one that works, unfortunately for us.
We're going to turn it.
Yeah, exactly. The West Michigan Rivers, this is going to be a West Michigan Rivers battle. North Muskegon 3-0 in the conference, 3-0 in the along with, and 3-1 overall, I should say. Their only loss was to Pewamo, Westphalia, perennial power. Mm-hmm. And I remember we were getting updates. We were doing the Unity Christian Whitehall game, and for the longest time it was like 7-0 Pewamo over North Muskegon, I think it was, or vice versa. I can't remember exactly. That's another thing when you get older, memory goes a little bit. But I remember thinking, wow, is Pewamo good? Because we didn't, there were some question marks with North Muskegon, new quarterback and all that type of thing. Mm-hmm. How was that going to go? And turns out that Pewamo is the real deal. And unfortunately for North Muskegon, they just got beat in that one, but boded well for North Muskegon. We were talking up here in the booth a little bit. Said you never really want to lose a game, but if you have to, hey, it's non-conference. Yes. It's the opening game. And maybe you get bloodied a little bit, and that helps you down the line, right?
John, I've always told you I've never been a fan of a perfect season because you get in the playoffs or in the tournament for basketball, and all of a sudden you get behind. You're not used to playing behind, and all of a sudden, the rim gets a little bit smaller. Penalties, turnovers in football kind of magnify themselves. And the next thing you know, a promising season,
right?
And you're going home early.
North Muskegon, of course, coached by Larry Witham. He is a North Muskegon boy through and through. He always had some great years here as the softball coach, won some championships, and of course his girls were a big part of those teams. And when he got the job here, took the job here, he said, this was always kind of a dream come true. I've been, North Muskegon through and through my entire life. I played here. Mm-hmm. I bleed gold and blue. And he said when the opening came came up, and I applied for it and got it. He says it was really one of the happiest days of my life, and he has done some fantastic things here with this team. They've had, in fact, they're 2 straight years. They've been West Michigan Conference Rivers champions, lost last year in the semifinals to Menominee, and they battled all the way through that. Just came up a little bit short against one of those Uper teams, Cal.
Yeah, they certainly did, and Larry's done a great job. And if I remember right, he was at Hart coaching. Wasn't he at Hart, and he left Hart and came here? Because he had told them this was his dream job.
Whoa.
Need to double check that, but I thought he was.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Or maybe he was at Hart at one point.
Maybe at one point,
yes.
Yeah. So, you know what? You might be thinking of the old coach, Dave Cook. I think he was at Hart, and then he came over here. Not 100% sure. You know, we really don't know if we're making this all up or not, but just play along with us.
Yeah.
You can play along at home. The North Muskegon Norsemen have been in the playoffs the last 7 years, and they've like I said, I hesitate to say been turned the program around, because they really haven't needed to be turned around. They have everything, like I said, but a bunch of guys. You know what I mean? I mean, they always, what you can remember here, going back maybe a handful of years, where they had these great teams, and they just get beat up. And by the third week, they were down to just pretty much the guys that were on the field. The 11 guys on the field, he had no bench, and they still went ahead and still made a good representation of themselves.
I think the biggest thing that's helped here in North Muskegon is that West Michigan Conference expanded, and then they split.
Right.
Because now all of a sudden North Muskegon is playing with schools their own size.
Right.
It used to be North Muskegon had to go against the Blues, the Oak Ridge, the Montagues, the Ravennas, the Whitehall, schools that were significantly bigger.
Right.
You have Whitehall's in Division 4. You have North Muskegon, I think, what were they last year, in Division 7? So when you that's a 250, 300 kid disparity there between the high schools. Best thing that's happened in North Muskegon is they've gotten in the rivers, playing schools their own size. They had that tradition. They've got the great coaching. I mean, they've all of a sudden that playing field was leveled for them. That's really helped them.
Exactly that. The rest of the conference looks like this. As we said, North Muskegon on top, along with Ravenna. Ravenna having a good year. Coach Ego over there doing a good job with the Bulldogs. They're both 3-0 in the conference, and Ravenna likely 3-1 overall. Then Hart comes in at 1-1 in the conference. They're 2-2. Hesperia 1-1, 2-2. Menominee. I got them on my mind. Manistee 0-1. They've only played the one conference game, lost that one, but they're 3-1 overall. Kind of an odd look to that. And then Shelby at 0-3 in the conference, 1-3. Let's talk about these Hart Pirates a little bit. Joe Tanis, boy, he's went over there, had some years over at Orchard View trying to get that program going again, and he had an opportunity to kind of reinvent himself a little bit. Come over to Hart, and boy, he had put the Hart has had 2 winning seasons in a row, and they've had years where it has not been a winning season. And boy, Joe and his crew have just done a phenomenal job of bringing football back to Hart.
And Hart's another one that's benefited from this Rivers Conference also. But Hart, it looks like a few years back they really made a commitment to their school systems, to their athletic programs, and they've had some athletes that have come through, and they've really turned the corner athletically. They have the great basketball teams, boys and girls, up there. So, and they got beautiful facilities now. So they've made an effort in their school system and in their athletes, and it's showing.
Sure.
So, and once again, the Rivers Conference helps them because you're backing with teams against your own, somewhat on caliber, or not caliber, school size, student size.
Right.
But now Hart's the biggest one, I believe, in the Rivers Conference as far as enrollment.
Okay.
It was a year ago.
Okay. And Joe, like I said, they turned this into a winning program again. They had 23 straight losing seasons. That is, that's a generation, right? I mean, that is, there's not been a whole lot of winning going on. And they've kind of got to reinvent themselves again this year. They've graduated some talented players, as is normally the case. That's what's going to happen in high school ball. You can't keep them forever, no matter how much you would love to. So they're going on, and he says, we got a little bit of growing pains going here, but even with the growing pains, they're like 1-1 in the conference, 2-2 overall. They've lost to They beat Shelby and Lake City. They lost to Ravenna and Kent City. So, he says, hey, we're young, we're learning. They play, speaking of old school football, they play really old school football. It's what the original wing T pretty much, where you have the direct snap to whoever gets it. And, that's kind of what he feels that they have to do with this, kind of do some misdirection a little bit and maybe catch North Muskegon off guard a little bit with that. I know sometimes it catches announcers off guard. So
certainly does. But Larry Witham's been around.
He has.
I believe they call that the old single wing.
Single wing, there you go. Yeah, not the wing T.
That would
right.
be another name for that. That was before the wing T.
I've got some names for it.
Yeah. Yes, especially when it's a Monday night and the jerseys get dirty and the whole 9 yards. Yes.
Yeah, when those type of offenses are run well, and Chilito probably ran it the best that I saw back when he was at Orchard View. You and I were victims of that,
and numerous times.
Yeah, and you just never knew who had the ball. I mean, when they run the wing T or the single wing well, you just are never sure who has the ball.
Who was a quarterback over there? Was
Jonathan Larson.
Jonathan Larson.
Yeah,
I've never seen the wing T ran as well as what he did. He was born with a football on his hip, and he could run at full speed and hide that football so well.
Yeah.
It was just amazing.
He was a great athlete. We used to coach Pony League, my brother and I, over for Orchard View, and he was on some of our teams back then. So I always said as baseball players, we made pretty good football coaches because those guys all wound up doing a lot of winning over there. But yeah, Jonathan, and the thing that made Jonathan, so not we're turning this into the Jonathan Larson show unless you're winning, Jonathan. Hope things are going well for you unless you're watching. He could also pass the ball, and he could run the ball himself. So he was he was like a quadruple threat. I mean, it was. And remember, they actually, I think that team, up until recently, had scored the most points of any high school football team. I think the record's been broken since then by somebody else. But Orchard View, those wing T teams that are supposed to be these slow and plodding offenses, I mean, they certainly disproved that theory. They could score, 70. You can score a 70-yard run as quickly as you can score a 70-yard pass. Those guys could.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of 1 or 2 play drives.
They did.
They were a special group that OV group was. But yeah, back to Hart here. Nice to see what they're doing. The school systems are nice. They've really invested in them, and it's paying off for them here.
It really is that. I'll tell you what, what do we have to do? I know we got a little bit of a situation where we're separated from our producer, Bill Mann, so I understand that we can't hear him. But if we wanted to take a break, what kind of machinations
well, you're
going to
have to talk for like 30 seconds, and I'm going to text Miles.
All right, so that's what's going to happen here. It's a little bit like Green Acres here a little bit. But, we're going to take a bit of a break here, and then we will come back with more of our actions. And
hold on. Don't get ahead of yourself.
I won't leave just yet. But field looks fantastic. The Norsemen painted on both ends of the field here. They said they had a little bit of drama here that didn't know if they were going to have enough paint. So what they did come up with. Those are the things you got to worry about, right? Who'd have thought, right? You got to worry about that sort of stuff.
I tell you what, we have the North Muskegon Choir down here in front of us.
Oh, they're going to do the
there are a lot of them, and I'm guessing they are going to do the national anthem.
I'm thinking you are absolutely right there.
All right, we're good to go. Go ahead. Let's take a break.
We'll be back right after this.
Out a little bit. Mario had Antonio's. He said, hey, you want my recipes? Let's do something. I'm right over here. I have a scoop and a half of sauce. We don't use any sugar to sweeten it. We use basil to help as a natural sweetener. And this is our cheese blend. Mozzarella, provolone cheese, and Romano cheese all in here. Making the all-meat pizza. We first started making it with ham. And then we tried it with capicola, and really got stuck with the capicola with it. Because capicola is just, it's one of the best meats we've got. 12 minutes-ish, 10 to 12 minutes, I would say. Throw it right down on the brick. Get it nice and crisped up. All the pizza's going out.
homecoming night 2024 here as the North Muskegon Norsemen get set to play the Hart Pirates. And the big drama for North Muskegon this year is there life after James Young. James transferred over to Muskegon, of course the alma mater of his father and grandfather, and wanted to play his senior year over there. And I'll tell you what, the young man has stepped in over here, their quarterback Bryce Colbert, the junior, and has done a fantastic job.
Yes.
Coach Larry Witham says, hey, he's very, very coachable. He keeps track of everything, and he says we are very, very pleased with the transition, and we're still able to do the same things that we could with James. You know, you always wonder about that. You're going to lose an all-state type player. I mean, how what are the odds that you're going to be able to replace him with a decent player? And they really are happy to have the junior Bryce Colbert to step in and do a fine job.
And he's done a great job. I think we're getting ready for the national anthem performed by the North Muskegon Choirs.
And
so we will take another break.
All right, we are back here at North Muskegon. National anthem done by the choir. Fantastic job. And then, of course, the North Muskegon alma mater. Jon Russell, Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, and Miles Welsh here for us, producing and working the cameras. And we're just about set for the start of this one. The Hart Pirates are going to receive the kickoff. And, of course, that would mean, follow me here, Cal, that would mean North Muskegon will be kicking
Muskegon,
off.
Yes.
All right. Back deep for Hart. We understand there have been some number changes here, but what would life be without a few number changes, right?
Right.
Looks like Kyle Greiner is back, and also number 10, that would be Iman Hertzler. Hertzler, one of those stud athletes for the Hart Pirates. Kind of one of those kids that's good in everything. If he played Tiddlywinks, he'd be good at Tiddlywinks, right?
Wasn't that the name of a store in Grand Rapids back in the day?
Well, you're thinking of Herpelsheimer's, aren't you?
Probably Herpelsheimer's. Yes, I am. We just really dated ourselves right there, boy.
There probably any Herpelsheimer's left. Here's a kick high going over to Hertzman. or Hertzler rather. Hertzler has it at the 10-yard line, double reverse, or actually a single reverse. He hands the ball over to Greiner, and Greiner gets his way across the 20 to about the 22-yard line, and a little bit of trickery. And we might see some of that, Joe Tanis says. He says, hey, you know, we got to kind of pull out all stops to compete with a team like North Muskegon. So he said, you may be seeing some strange things going on here.
Landon Grimman on that stop, that senior. Makes a solo tackle by Landon. So here we go, 11:55 to go. First quarter, Jon Russell, take it away.
All right, you're going to be mentioning Landon's name a lot because his dad is over here, so he's going to have a good game tonight.
Yes, he is. He'll be in on every play.
There you go. All right, out of the quarterback slot now is number 21. That is going to be, let's see if I can find who my quarterback, Halen Bowes, and there's a handoff up the middle. Got to get my papers right here.
I have that time problem all the time. Bottom of the pile. Bottom of the pile once again is Grimm and Bartos.
All right.
Those two of the guys. Also, I think number 60 was there. That's Brennan Allen.
Only a gain of about a yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 9. Ball is at the 24-yard line. And it is Bowes at quarterback. He's going to keep it Booze, and he is swarmed under by a sea of gold and blue there, and he's going to lose some yardage back to at least the original line of scrimmage, if not farther back.
Grimm doing a nice job. I tell you what, he blew right past an offensive lineman, got in there, makes a solo tackle. Nice play by Landon Grimm. And tell you, quarterback there did a 360 spin move to try to get some deception going there, but Grimm had no part of it.
Joe Tanis says we're going to do some spinning here, and they tried that, but here we go. Now we're going to see what we're going to have here. Interesting set for Hart, and it's going to be a direct snap back over here to the left side, and the runner with the ball is going to be shy of the first down out to about the 27-yard line. And let's see, that was number 2 on the carry. That would be Kyle Greiner, the junior.
Bartos and once again Allen, Brennan Allen in on that stop, bottom of the pile. Sets up about a wow. 4 and 6 probably, 5 or 6.
Yep, 4th and 5, they'll call it officially. At a punting situation. And who is back deep?
6, I think.
Okay, back deep for North Muskegon is number 6. That would be Cullen Bartos.
Nice snap.
And there's a kick, and it comes up, and it's going to hit right around the 50-yard line, take a Hart roll inside the North Muskegon territory to about the 43, 44-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, so North Muskegon will have some excellent field position to start their initial drive. No score, 10:01 left here in this first quarter. Homecoming night here at North Muskegon. Beautiful night for football.
It's perfect night for football. The sun's gone down behind the trees. This is awesome.
So now we'll see what the North Muskegon can do under their new quarterback this year, Bryce Colbert. They got some talented backs. They got a 3-back system. Chuck Myers, Hunter Wilder, Cullen Bartos, and Tristan Thomas all play at different times. And they all have about the same amount of carries, 15 to 16 a game, so they're getting the ball around. Back to pass is up in the air, and it's caught there by number 8, Drew Bartos, and Drew Bartos may be gone to the races. He is. That is going to be a 57. There we go. I'll get it there. 57-yard touchdown pass from the quarterback, Bryce Colbert, to Drew Bartos. And just like that, the North Muskegon Norsemen on the board with 9:51 left in this first quarter.
Tell you what, Bartos had to go up and get that. There was some Hart defenders right there also.
On the extra points, number 59, Owen Booth. Owen Booth attempting the extra point already. North Muskegon up 6-0. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 9:51 left here in this first quarter, the North Muskegon Norsemen up by the score of 7-1. Want to thank our sponsors. I didn't have my list with me. Am I putting you on the spot there, Calvin?
Oh, no, I left them on the dash of my pickup.
But we do know that you'll see them as we take our regular breaks here. We do appreciate those fine folks.
We got an update here from Larry Mansfield. Oak Ridge scores first on Fremont, 7-0. 8:07 left in the first quarter. Thank you, Larry.
Wonder if it's going to be a long night for the Fremont Packers. Yeah. Hart already digging in for maybe a long night here. We don't know. Boy, quick strike attack for the North Muskegon Norsemen.
I know one of our sponsors is Cadena Pizza.
Cadena Pizza, I think Twisters.
And Montague Twisters Ice Cream.
Twisters Ice Cream is out there.
Hanson Hill Waterfront Grill.
There you go. Oh, that's right. New name, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Used to be Mylands for years.
Yes.
Same location, just a different name, folks.
Can't forget Mario.
That's right, Mario Flores
Yeah.
and VanDyk Mortgage. And here's the kick.
Nice kick.
Going over to Hertzler, and he fields it at the 10. He's up to the 15, to the 20. Has a little seam at the 25-30. He's up to the 35, and he's pushed out of bounds, or heads out of bounds, at about the 37, 38-yard line. So Hart will have decent field position to start their drive with 9:44 left, 7-0 to North Muskegon Norsemen on top.
Grimm doing a good job hustling over there, knocking them out of bounds. Well, we had the North Muskegon. The Norsemen scored on one play.
Right.
And Hart, the previous drive, they were a quick 3 and out. So let's see what they can do here now.
Again, that single wing offense. Out of the quarterback is Halen Bowes. And it's a handoff to the second man through, and he's going to get just about 1 yard. That was trying to see who was, I think it might be Alex Hicks, the fullback, on the carry there.
Excuse me, I had a cough there. I'd missed the tackle. I think it was 50. Jackson Bean is also the right tackle.
He's a big. You know what? North Muskegon has some big boys up front, don't they?
Yeah, they are not small.
It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 37-yard line of Hart. Movement by North Muskegon, or maybe it was Hart. Maybe Hart.
No, that was movement by North Muskegon. Well, the guys got just a little bit anxious there, John.
They did. A little Hart.
Let's move at 5 more yards. So it's going to be 2nd down and 3. So let's see if here the Hart Pirates can get a first down.
Hard count action there by Halen Bowes. So going to be 2nd and 3 from the 43. Unfortunately, so far for Hart, that's been their best offensive output.
Yeah, that's correct.
And there's a direct snap back and pushing close to the first down. And he might just have it. If they spot it right where that official is, they will have just enough for the first down. I believe that was number 5 on the carry, Keegan Monroe, the sophomore, and they will move the chain. So Hart has their first down of the evening.
Good for them. Number 5 in on the stop, Wilder, and also number 50, Jackson Bean. Or no, maybe 57. No, 57, Lucas Dye.
Okay.
I believe was who it was.
8:32 and counting here, first quarter, 7-0 North Muskegon, scoring on their initial play from scrimmage. 57-yard touchdown pass from Colbert to Drew Bartos. And again, that single wing set could be a direct snap to any one of the backs. Back in the quarterback position is Bowes. And it is a direct snap to one of the up men. That's number 5. That's Keegan Monroe again. And Keegan's going to gain a couple, so it'll be 2nd down in about 8 with 8 minutes left, first quarter.
They go 79, grabbed him first. Carl Gunby. And then I think was Dye again. I think, is there a 55 out there too?
For North, maybe Panucci if it is.
Maybe Panucci.
So
I got to see if he is out there.
Well, I was generous on my mark there. He's going to say he gained absolutely nothing. 2nd and 10 ball at the 46-yard line. And this is a direct snap this time to Hertzler. And Hertzler tries off right tackle. And again, nothing going there. The Norse just stiffen right up.
Yeah, I tell you what, they're going to have at this pace, they're going to have a long night running between the numbers, John.
Right.
79 Gumby over there, and also 57 Lucas Dye on that stop, and Hart just cannot get anything going, internally. They're inside those tackles, inside those ends. That defensive line for North Muskegon is big, it's strong, it's quick, and they're not giving Hart anything up the middle.
3rd down and 10. Hart says we could use another North Muskegon penalty here.
Yes.
And it's a direct snap to Hertzler. Hertzler hurdles his way. He is close to the first down. He's going to be a couple of yards shy. He's going to be at about the 46-yard line.
Looks like Bartos and Thomas on the stop. Go ahead, John.
I suspect kind of an interesting thought here.
Yep.
You know you're up against the wall if you're Hart. Now, do you go for it, 4th and 3? Now, that may sound insane, and it probably is, but do you say if you're Joe Tanis, what the heck? Let's see what we can do.
You're on their end of the field.
Yeah.
I certainly can't fault him because North Muskegon's good. They just went
One play,
57 yards for a touchdown
yeah.
on their first play. So
And-
I'm certainly not going to find fault in this. What about a hard count? Try to get them to jump.
Exactly. A lot of things, or they can even do a kick here. I believe their quarterback is their putter. It's going to be to Hertzler. Hertzler puts his head down, and he is going to be stopped shy of the first down. So the ball will go over on downs to North Muskegon. Right.
Nice job, Tate.
I tell you what, Tate Panici, he blows that place up. Also, Chuck Myers was right there. And wow, nice job by Tate Panici. Panucci, my bad.
You say Panici, I say
why do I
Panucci.
say Panucci? Panucci. His sister is playing volleyball at Hope.
And his dad is up here in the booth, so that's why.
Yeah,
that's
certainly
why I
have to
figured.
get it right,
You
otherwise,
betcha. I'm going to be losing a partner here pretty
Yeah.
quick. First and 10, ball on over on downs to North Muskegon. 7-0. The Norse on top here on homecoming night. Out of the shotgun is Bryce Colbert. He's got 3 wideouts to the right, 2 wideouts to the left. And here's a little pass over here to Chuck Myers. Myers breaks free down the right sideline. And is he going to go? Is this going to be 2 plays and 2 touchdowns? It is. My goodness. That's going to be a 52-yard pass. So they go from a 57 to a 52-yard touchdown pass. This one from Bryce Colbert to Chuck Myers. And Myers just down that right sideline for 52 yards. And North Muskegon up 13-0 with 5:54 left.
Started at about the 6:05 mark.
Wow.
At the 5:54 mark. Wow.
Holy cow.
That was, 52 yards? Yep,
Yes.
okay.
Booth trying the extra point for North Muskegon. 2 plays and 2 scores. Don't get much better than that for North Muskegon.
No.
There's the kick. It's up long enough and good. So, with 5:54 left in this first quarter, 14-0, the North Muskegon Norsemen on top.
One play, so make my notes here.
Right.
Well, John,
Your scoring summaries aren't good. Well, there'll be a
might
lot
be
of
long.
them. Yeah, but they'll be short stories. Wow.
my scoring summary will be longer than what the play was.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Larry Witham's gone.
Yeah.
Larry's gone. I knew he had some really good plays drawn up. I really
Right.
didn't think we were going to score 2 touchdowns and 2 plays, though.
Yeah. He says apparently we don't have to. Have all of our plays going.
You got some scores from your beautiful wife, Arlene.
good.
Mona Shore 7, Muskegon nothing first quarter.
There you go. Shores on top.
Yeah,
Huh?
Forest Hills Northern 7, Puffer 0 first quarter. Oh, she gave me a little kiss emojis, too.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah. Oak Ridge scores again to go on top of Fremont 14-0, 3:58 first quarter.
Here's a kick, a relatively short kick, and it is fielded by one of the up men at the 20, up to the 25, 30, still on his feet at the throw. Fumbles the ball.
They
North
got
Muskegon has it at the 40. Oh, just when it looks like something's going to go good for Hart, it does not go good.
Well, I'll tell you what, is there an 87 out there?
For North Muskegon?
67.
Okay.
This guy blew it up.
Clint Villapando?
I think he's the guy that hit him and blew it up. Oh, my goodness. That was a huge hit. The ball came flying out, went right to a Norseman.
So North Muskegon will have it 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hang on. Are they not saying that it's going to be North Muskegon?
That's Norseman ball. That's a fumble the whole way. That was not.
Wow, the chain gang, though, is playing it like it's going to
That
be.
was a huge hit. The ball flew out. That is Norseman ball. Now maybe the officials won't give it to him.
I think they're going to change it because the chain gang was already the chain gang was already setting up for 10 yards down to the 30-yard line, and then they had to come back when there was a confusion here. So the chain gang guys were on top of that, and it is going to be North Muskegon's ball at the 40-yard line.
And the chain lane guy, they're doing just what they're told to do.
Right.
You know, those guys.
Just like
The
us.
officials say, hey, this way, okay.
They're used to that, being married guys. Got a baseball score. Third
Love
inning,
it.
no
Yes.
score between the White Sox and the Tigers. Tigers' magic number is 1. If they win or the Twins lose, the Tigers going to the postseason for the first time since, 2016 or 2014, something like that?
Could we go 3 for 3?
And a handoff up the middle. No, we're not. This
No.
time, well, you don't pass the ball and your running game gets stuffed for maybe a loss there. Handoff up the middle. That's going to be a handoff to number 7. That'll be Logan Dawson.
Colton Rockwell.
Oh, no, it's number 9. I'm
sorry. Colton Rockwell and Brody Clark in on that stop defensively.
Number 9, Tristan Thomas is the running back, and he lost a yard there. So 2nd and 11. Ball at the 39-yard line. No, that's not 39. Yeah. No, it's 41.
Yes, the last time they made the playoffs was 2014.
And it's a little sweep here around the left side, and he might be gone around the record. That is going to be Grimm. And Landon Grimm takes it down to about the 20-yard line. So a first down for the Norse, down to the 20 with 5:04 left in the first quarter. 14-0 North Muskegon.
We have a 21 out there for Hart, and I don't have the number.
Yeah, that's their quarterback. That's Bose. He switched.
Way up at the top. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Halen Booze.
Yeah.
Booze.
I probably called it Bose and Booze at different times.
One of our besties is Bose, so it's easy to do.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Been all North Muskegon. Colbert, quarterback in motion, comes Grimm to the right side. Handoff up the middle to Tristan Thomas. Thomas sweeps down to the 50, still on his feet. Man, his second burst of speed got him another first down, I do believe. And it'll be 1st and goal if they, hang on. Nope, they're going to mark him. They're going to say his knee touched before he got the first down. So it'll be 2nd down and about 2 yards to go for a first.
How about this offensive line here? Quick shout out to them. Bean, is it Hoseman? 54? Hoseman.
Yep.
Bean, Hoseman, Dye, Slayton, Weimer on that. And them 5 guys up front doing a great job.
They have. Especially pass blocking.
Yes.
2nd and 2, ball at the 14. Colbert at quarterback, going to hand off over here, and I believe that is Thomas again, and he's not going to gain very much that time. So Tristan Thomas been their go-to back. And it's going to be 3rd down. Actually lost a yard, Cal, so 3rd and about 8.
Ace Anderson led the charge here defensively. Hoosman also in there. Tigers last made the playoffs in 2014. 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Playing some great baseball. I've been a fan again, that's for sure. Colbert out of the shotgun. Colbert rolls to his right, and left-handed thrower throws it in the corner. Oh, diving for it, but not able to come up with it was number 2.
Yep.
That's going to be T.J. Byard, a solid receiver.
Good player for them.
4th down and 2.
Oh, do we have a field goal kicker, or do we go for it?
I'm thinking you probably go for it.
Larry Mansfield, another touchdown for Oak Ridge, increases their lead to 21-0. 2:47 left in the first.
Boy, Larry Mansfield ought to get combat pay.
Yes, he should. He filmed so much stuff for Fremont.
Yeah.
Wow. They're good in some sports, but wow, they've been struggling in football. And I was hoping Hudson was going to turn it around.
Pretty much ever since Dan Roan left there.
Yeah.
Right? There's a pass right side, and it's caught by TJ, and TJ's down to the 5-yard line, and that will be a first down. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 5, rolling the dice there and making it. Coming up on 3 minutes left in this first quarter.
Well, this drive started at the 5:48 mark. We're down to 2:55, John, and that's taken a handful of plays other than the first 2 drives here. From the Norse one only took 1 play each.
Right.
So we're going to go with Hart's defense is starting to rise to the occasion. We're going to say that. We're going to give them a little love.
So wide, the right side is Byard. Coming out here wide to the left side is Grimm. Man in the slot to the right side is Bartos, Cullen Bartos. Single set back is Thomas. Colbert looks to his left, comes back right, diving attempt, and it's going to be incomplete. And I'll tell you what, I like this junior quarterback, Bryce Colbert. I mean, he doesn't look his receiver down the field. He actually looked left over there towards Grimm. And looked off, or not Grimm, rather, that would have been Drew Bartos, who he connected on the first touchdown with, and then he came back right side. It went incomplete, but he doesn't have the eyes that lock on his receivers.
Kyle Greiner is a defensive back there. It's some good defensive pressure on him. Is running right with them.
2nd and 5. Byard and Thomas wide out to the right side. Wide left side is Grimm. Empty backfield. You could say that Chuck Myers is in the slot to the right side now as he comes in motion. Now they're going to bring Grimm in motion. And it's going to be a keeper by the quarterback, and he is going to be stopped just about a yard short of the first down. So it will be 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line.
It was like 54 and 5 in on that stop, which that's Monroe. 54 is Hanson. Hey, Rick, we're getting scores.
Yeah, he's sick. Rick is sick.
He's sick, but he's still playing.
Man, look at that.
Montague 7, Ludington 7. Go ahead and call this. And after this drive,
3rd
we'll
and
see
1.
what happens here. We'll have some scores.
3rd and goal from the 1. This is Colbert. Single setback, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle to number 5. That is going to be Hunter Wilder, and Wilder bowls in for a touchdown, and that's going to bump it up to 20-0 with 1:53 left in this first quarter. It's been all North Muskegon.
Would you say Wilder?
Wilder, yep. So 3 different players have scored, right?
Yeah. 1-yard TD. That was Griner that had him, but he just got past him.
Yep.
Started the drive at 5:48. The score at 1:43.
1-yard touchdown plunge. And now Booth going to try the extra point. He's been perfect so far. Kick is up, and it is good. Both officials look at one another, then raise their arms. 21-0. North Muskegon, 1:43 left here in this first quarter.
I'm halfway down my legal pad.
Yeah.
And we're not even out of the first quarter. That's bad for somebody.
Yeah, it's not a good sign, is it?
That's not a good sign.
You said you had some scores to pass on.
Oh, yeah,
I've given you too much to do here, Cal. You're kind of the man.
You're a taskmaster. Montague 7, Ludington 7. Reed City 7. Newego 7. Whitehall 7. Manistee nothing. North Muskegon 14, Hart 9.
Well,
We're at different
Rick.
games. We're at different games there, Rick. Muskegon Catholic 7, OV nothing. Oak Ridge 21 nothing over Fremont. Shores 7, Big Red 0. Forest Hills Northern 7, Puffers 0.
Well, that's a big game, Mona Shores and Muskegon, huh?
Yes.
Especially with the way things have gone for Muskegon early. Now, they are playing some very tough competition, but still. 1:43 left here in this first quarter. It's been all North Muskegon here, 21-0. Here's a kick, and it's going to come over to Hertzler. He has it at the 10. Let's see. They're going to fake a reverse, and now Hertzler takes it up to the 20. He's breaking free at the 40. He's at the 45, 50. Nice return by Eamon Hertzler inside North Muskegon territory at the 49-yard line. Yeah, a little bit of dipsy-do there. He faked the reverse, and then he kind of hung on to the ball like he didn't have it, and then he burst his speed, got him up to inside North Muskegon territory.
Tell you what, Lucas Dye, back-to-back special teams tackles. Nice job by Lucas Dye out there. Lucas is a senior. Also plays a little O-line and D-line, but tell you what, 2 nice tackles by Lucas.
And the best field position by far for Hart here. Let's see if they can get something going. Boy, late Norseman getting onto the field here. And this is Booz back to pass. Has time. Fires it, and it's going to be too long and incomplete. The nearest receiver, unfortunately, was a defender, Cullen Bartos. But it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 49-yard line. 1:38 left here in this first quarter.
Okay. I'm caught back up.
All right. Still 0-0, middle of the 4th inning. The Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox.
Want to welcome in JV. It's just coming in, had to eat at the food trucks.
Oh.
Thanks for sharing. Thanks for bringing us some.
Yeah. You still got time, JV.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
Yeah.
We're hungry.
All right, 2nd and 10. See who they snap to now. Yep, comes to the short man there, and that is going to be number 2. That's going to be Griner, and Griner's going to be stopped after a short gain.
Yeah, just not much there at all. I tell you what, one of those linemen was a little bit unhappy because the Norseman got up and put his hands on his chest.
Right.
Hanson was laying on the pile, and the Norseman got up and used him to get up, both hands on his chest plate, and like pushed him down so he could get up, something like we would do because we're a little bit bigger.
Right. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Ball at the still
look at this
49-yard
formation.
line.
Okay, here we go.
And they're going to snap it. And it comes back to the quarterback, Booz. He fires it, and it's going to be short. Actually, it's going to be too long for Hertzler and too short for the other receiver down there.
Yeah.
I believe that was Brody Clark.
And Braden Burrell almost had an interception.
Yes.
So close.
Well, now you're 4th and 10. You are inside North Muskegon territory. You
tried this a minute ago.
Yeah.
They went the other way in one play and put 6 on the board.
Right. And plus they had less than 10 yards to go for a first down too. So there's a lot against this, but let's see.
Mona Shores 14, Muskegon nothing. Shores 14, the Big Red 0.
The seat's getting hot for our friend Shane. Back to pass. Is Booz, fires it, and 1-to-1 coverage, and it is caught. Oh my goodness, a great catch. I think that's Hertzler. Down to the 10-yard line.
And 2 guys there too.
Oh my goodness.
2 Norsemen right there.
Fantastic play between Booz and Hertzler.
Tell you what, this went up and got it. Perfect coverage.
Yep.
And he goes up and gets it.
Wanted it more, they say.
Wanted
right?
it more, yes.
Ball at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. We just have 38 seconds left in this first quarter.
More yardage in that play in the whole first quarter.
Sure. And it's a direct snap this time again to Greiner, I believe. And Greiner trying to get what he can, but boy, it is so tough running up the middle against this North Muskegon team.
It is, but you know what? He's going to pick up about 4 yards. He got an extra push there.
Maybe they ought to do what the Lions did to Montgomery. They picked him up and carried him. Did you see that last week?
I did see that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Jackson Bean and a host of other Norsemen in on the stop. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break as here comes the end of the first quarter.
All right, and you let me know when we can go ahead and take a break there, Calvin. With the score after one quarter, the North Muskegon Norsemen 21, the Hart Pirates nothing, but the Hart Pirates are knocking on the door here. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line when we come back.
Trickeration inside trap. And that's Hertzler going in from
We're good.
And we're back here just in time to have Eamon Hertzler taking it down. And he is in for the 6-yard touchdown run. So it's going to be 21-6 now. Hart on the board with 11:56 left in this first quarter. Detroit Tigers and Chicago White Sox tied at 0-0. Tigers batting in their half of the 4th inning. Going against the White Sox ace, Crochet is pitching for White Sox. White Sox says they're not, they're gonna battle. They're not going to just give it to the Tigers. So, and they're trying to be the all-time losingest team ever. So they got something to play for.
Yes, they do.
Going for the 2-point conversion. Booz, had it over to Hertzler, and Hertzler could not hang on to it. Oh my goodness, he got to run in before he could secure it. So 11:56 left in this first half. It's now 21-6. North Muskegon over Hart. So good to see the Hart Pirates able to put something together there. That was, of course, set up by the Eamon Hertzler kick return. Going to hear Hertzler's name a lot. He is their star player.
Where did that drive start at? About the 15?
It started at the 49-yard line. Remember, I believe so, wasn't it? Because it wasn't after the big kickoff.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yes, you are correct.
Because I think they just got inside North Muskegon territory. And then
You
they
are
had
correct.
the big pass play to Hertzler. So, yeah, Hertzler, the big kick return, and then Hertzler to the big catch from Bose.
Yep.
And then Hertzler, the touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Hertzler left, Hertzler right. Hertzler up the middle. Doesn't hurt to be Hertzler.
No, it does not.
Jurison kicking for Hart. And a little squib kick. Oh, it goes between the legs of one of the up men, and it goes off the shoulder pads of the receiver back there. Finally picks it up. That is Jaden Villapando. And Villapando trying to turn around. And did he lose the ball? They're acting like the ball is loose. I'm not seeing a lot of jumping around, though. So one Hart guy saying that Hart got it. Let's see.
Nope, North Muskegon.
Okay, North Muskegon has it.
Yes.
I was told that this Villapando is something to watch. He's exciting when he gets the ball. There's certainly a little bit of excitement there.
Yes, yeah. He ran east. This field lays north and south, and he ran about 20, 25 yards straight west.
Right. So it's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 19-yard line in North Muskegon with 11:51 left here in this first quarter.
But they
first
were
half, I should say.
They were an exciting 20 or 25 yards, were they not?
Exactly that. All right.
You know, if Hart could get a stop here, if they could get a stop, they might have they could get something going. They need to get that stop.
Colbert, empty backfield, really. Colbert out of the shotgun. Man in motion. That is going to be Myers. He's going to go to the slot to the right side. Now another man in motion, and this is going to be a jet sweep. It is over to Grimm. Grimm tries to twist away at the 25-yard line, but that's about as far as he got. So he's going to gain about 5. Nice little jet sweep there, action by North Muskegon.
Tell you what, Greiner doing a nice job of getting that stop. You got to pick up some positive yardage. That play was set up to go big. Greiner fought off that. Well, first of all, he didn't get blocked, but then fought off a little bit of a block and gets in there, wraps him up, brings him down.
So that was Landon Grimm, the senior, on the carry. 2nd and 4. 11:20 left here in the first half. 21-6, Norseman on top. Wide out to the left side is Bayard. Got wide out to the right side is Grimm. Now they're gonna switch things all up here. Let's see. Now everybody's going. Now you got Grimm going to the left. You got Bayard coming to the right. Got Myers in the slot to the right side. Single setback. And back to pass goes Colbert. Colbert fires it over here, and it is caught by number 8. That is Drew Bartos. And Bartos has a first down as he's across the 30 to about the 34-yard line.
Nice stop there defensively. Went down and wrapped him up, number 21. Of course, that's a quarterback, Booze. Nice job by him. Nice play, though, here by the Norsemen to pick up another first down. 10:40 left to go, second quarter, 21-6 here. Norsemen on top. Jon Russell, Billy Mann, Miles Welch, myself. The gang is all here.
It takes a village.
Well, for you and I, it does.
Here on KLLB Media. All right, out of the shotgun is Colbert's got a single setback standing next to him, wide outs to either side, and it's a handoff up the middle and up to the 40, across the 40 to about the 43-yard line or 42-yard line was Cullen Bartos.
Nice job of blocking by that offensive line. Wow, they blew a hole in there.
Cullen, just a sophomore, led the JV team, I believe, last year in rushing.
Okay. Got Bean, Hoosman, Dye, Slayton, Weimer, offensive line. Those 5 guys doing a nice job opening up big holes there. Dominating so far, the offensive line and the defensive line really have put on a clinic here tonight. We
have an officials timeout. I wonder if this is an equipment thing. They're looking at one of the Norsemen.
It's an equipment failure.
Yeah. What is that, a fashion, what do they call it when the girls wind up showing more than they should at that stage? Is that a fashion
malfunction?
There you go.
There
fashion
we go.
Malfunction.
I was going to rescue you out of that.
Yeah, right. All right, that is, they were checking something on Chuck Myers. Now apparently they got that all set up. So we're at a 2nd and 2, ball at the 42 of North Muskegon with 9:49 left, and it's 21-6. It's been all Norsemen so far. 2 wides to either side, single setback. Bryce Colbert out of the shotgun, junior quarterback, and he is back to pass. Fires it over here. It is intended for Bayard. Oh, knocked away. What a play by number 13. That's Brody Clark. Boy, that was the only thing. Brody Clark saved that from being a catch by T.J. Byard.
I tell you, that was beautiful. Great job by Brody Clark. Right when the ball gets there, reaches up and over with that right hand and knocks it down. Brody Clark, wow, what an incredible play defensively here for the Hart Pirates.
Perfect timing.
Yes.
3rd and 2 now. 9:33 left here in this first half.
Shore is 14, Muskegon 7 now.
Okay.
The Big Reds, your Big Reds are on the board.
That's going to be a smash mouther. Back to pass now. Oh, it's a handoff. And not much going on there. That was number 6 on the carry. That's going to be Bartos, Cullen Bartos.
Yeah, I tell you what, nice job here by the Norseman on that tackle. That's Colton Rockwell.
And
nice job going in there and wrapping him up and bringing him down.
He didn't need much yardage, and he didn't get much, but he got enough for the first down. So they move the chains. 1st and 10 ball is going to be at the 45-yard line of North Muskegon with 9:14 and counting in this first half.
Montague 14, Ludington 14, Nuevo 14, Reed City 14, Whitehall 21-0 over Manistee. Go ahead.
All right. Empty backfield. Colbert back to pass. Fires over here to the left side, and it is caught over there by Byard. He breaks one man. He's got a first down and more as he's inside Hart territory at the 34-yard line.
Tell you what, nice defense over there. Number 21 for them. That's Booze. And another player whose jersey's slid up. I can't quite get the number. His number scrunched up. It's a single number, but they have a bunch of those guys that play. But first down here again for the Norsemen as they are driving this play. This drive started out on their own 19 at the 11:51 mark. John?
We're down to 8:33 and counting. 21-6, North Muskegon. They're driving 1st and 10 at the 34 of the Pirates. Colbert out of the shotgun. 2 wides right side, 1 wide left. Looking to his left now. Fires it and intended and caught by number 8. That's Drew Bartos. And Drew Bartos is down around the 10-yard line for another first down.
Kyle Greiner in on that stop. What a beautiful pass and catch by the Norseman there. Beautiful, well-designed, well-executed play.
Drew Bartos on the reception there. So it's going to be first and goal from the 10-yard line. 8:08 left. First half, 21-6. Northman with the lead, and they want more.
Yeah, they got about 70 yards here on this drive, and it's just been a beautiful drive. Combination of run and pass.
So Cullen Bartos, the single setback. Colbert back there with him. 2 wideouts to the right side. Man in motion now. That's going to be Chuck Myers over to the slot to the right side. Now another man comes in motion. That is going to be Grimm. And it's a sweep here by Bartos, the running back, and he is down to the 5-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5.
20, I think that's 20. It must be 25. I don't have a 20.
Okay.
Trying to figure out a number here.
Is that the guy that's got the jersey?
It's 21.
Okay. That's going to be Booze then.
That is Booze. Yeah, he went down and got him. His jersey's scrunched up some. You can't quite see the numbers all the time. He kind of like pulls it down, then you get a good look at it again.
You're going to have to go down there and tell him to pull your jersey down, young man. 2nd and goal from the 5. 7:08 left here in the first half. 21-6. North Muskegon on top, wanting more. Cullen Bartos, a single setback. Colbert, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. 2 wides right, 1 wide left movement. But Hart thought he was going to be called, and they didn't call it, so he went back into position. There's a handoff to Bartos, and Bartos is down to about the 2-yard line. Yeah, the lineman for Hart moved, and he thought, "Oh, I'm caught." And then he said, "Wait, there's no flag.
Right,
I guess I'll get reset again." Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was like, they're not calling it. Okay.
3rd down and goal from the 3 with 6:31 left.
Nice drive going here by the Norsemen.
Yeah.
Well, they have scored on 3 out of 4. Well, if they score, it'll be 4 out of 5 drives, I believe, correct?
I think you're right.
I like it when you say that. You should say that more often.
Man in motion comes to the right side. I would if you were right more often.
That doesn't happen much.
And it's Bartos up the middle, and he is not in.
No, he got stopped at about the 2.
So now you're looking at 4th and goal, and I would assume that the North Muskegon Norsemen will go for it.
You know, I couldn't get a number. I think that was number 5. Keegan Monroe went in low and blew that play up. We're going to get a timeout. We will keep it right here. because we don't want to miss this play.
Right.
That's coming up.
So it's going to be 4th and goal from the 2. No doubt North Muskegon will be going for it here. They're already up 21-6.
I got some scores. Belding 16, Fruitport nothing. Hesperia 6, Shelby nothing. Forest Hills Northern 14-7 over Puffer. Oak Ridge 28, Fremont nothing. Muskegon Catholic 14. OV has now scored for 7.
Okay.
Whitehall 21, Manistee nothing. Once again, Shores 14, Big Red 7. Big Reds are my partner's alma mater. John used to roam the sidelines at Heckley Stadium.
Used to roam looking for popcorn.
Yes.
Hey, is that game isn't at Hackley Stadium, is it? Are they playing that one on the road? Sure. I'm not sure. I guess I'm just assuming that the Big Reds have been home a lot, so I thought they might be on the road.
Oh, I don't know that. I was thinking it was home. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can clarify that.
They've played a lot of home games. But
are they going for this 4th and 2?
They are, yeah,
okay.
4th and 2. Figure the worst that'll happen is they'll have Hart backed up deep in their own zone. So Colbert out of the shotgun. He's got a single setback. Oh, high snap, and Colbert's going to keep it off. Oh, he's stopped. He's going to lose some yardage. My goodness, I see one of the guys, number 7, Alex Hicks, was one of the guys in on the stop.
And also Booz over there. That was a high snap, but I don't know if that threw the timing off or not. Nice job by Hart, though, to stop him on the 2-yard line.
So Hart will have it some 98 yards away with 5:46 left, and they trail 21-6. But nice stand there by the Hart Pirates.
Great stand by them.
Kind of easy when you see a one-sided score early to maybe hang your head a little bit and say, I don't really want to be here. But these guys, they're toughening it out. Used to like to say, what John Madden said one time, he said, well, they say they won't quit. Well, they won't let you quit. You got to play it out.
All right, here we go.
Booz standing in his own end zone. And it's going to be a direct snap up the middle, and that might be Greiner. I'm just guessing. He's one of the guys that usually, or Hertzler, but I think it's Greiner on the carry.
I tell you what, that kid just fights for every single yard, does he not?
He does.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 2nd down now, and he must have gained maybe 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So he did what he could. 5:26 left in this first half.
We're going to have 1, if not 2 halftime guests.
Yeah.
But it is homecoming.
It is.
And we have 1 confirmed.
Okay.
The one and only, Jamie Potts.
Oh, we have 2 kind of confirmed.
Well, we do. I think Cody's going to come up too, but yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be one to tell Cody we can't interview him since you set up that second one.
Well, we have a backup.
Okay, that's one way of looking at it. Here's a handoff up the middle, and their keeper, one of the 2, I'm not sure. I just know, that was Hertzler. Okay, there we go. And I'll tell you what they get out to? They lack about 3 yards of a first down.
Yeah. Yep, Jamie Potts all played at North Muskegon, or played at Oak Ridge, Muskegon Oak Ridge. Was a 2-time All-American, was a 2-sport All-American at Grand Valley.
Yeah.
One thing to be a 1-sport All-American at Grand Valley, he was a 2-sport All-American at Grand Valley.
The only thing that was unfortunate about Jamie was they really didn't have the receivers that he needed. Really had that great quarterback, but really nobody to throw to, but he still made the most out of the situation.
Yeah.
But boy, that guy could kick, couldn't he?
Oh, yes.
3rd and 3 now. 4:12 left. And something's going on here. Trust me, up the
right
middle.
Side.
Okay. Well, still going on. We got a rugby scrum, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting where they mark this. They're going to move the chains a first down there. They let him play until they got the first down.
They did. That was a long, long, long time without a whistle.
That is Greiner getting up off the. Well, Hertzler was there too, so I'm not sure. It's one of those 2.
Jackson Bean was just one of the many, 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 many Norsemen there. Nice job by Hart, though, to get that first down.
3:51 left here in this first half. 21-6. North Muskegon on top. The Hart Pirates, goal line stand here, took the ball over at their own 2-yard line, and they fought it out to their 17, their own 17. So
let's see what they can do here.
Got that single wing offense going. You never know who's going to have the ball. And that's back to the quarterback this time. Booz fires it, and it is. Is it intercepted? Yes, it is. Man, going down was Jaden Villapando, and as he was going down, the ball fell into his hands. He says, look what I found. And so the Norsemen will have the ball in excellent field position in Hart's end of the field.
And time to do something with 3:24 left.
Funny thing happened on the way to the ground. The ball wound up in my hands.
Yes.
That's when you know you're living right, Cal.
Absolutely. Ball on the 34, North Muskegon 34.
1st and 10. Wide out right side is Grimm. Now he's going to come in motion, so they're going to switch things all up again. They're going to put Grimm to the left. They're going to bring Bayard over here to the right. Going to keep a man in the slot. That's probably Myers. And the single setback might be, there's a lot of mites going on here. I think it's Thomas is a setback. Back to pass is Colbert. Colbert looking to his left, fires that way. Bayard has it, and he goes out of bounds, close to a first down.
First out of bounds over there by number 13. That's Brody Clark.
He's been
Clock
playing
stops at 3:19, John.
Clark's been playing some tough defensive
Yes, he
back.
has been. Picks up, wow, almost 10 yards, 9.5 yards.
So 2nd and 1. Ball is already at the 23-yard line. 24-yard line, we'll call it.
That game, that Muskegon game, is at Hackley.
Okay. Well, they've been playing an awful lot of home games. Must be they're going to wind up with a plethora of games on the road. And it is a handoff over here to Thomas. Oh, Thomas tripped up. My goodness, that is Booze. And also I'm going to give number 11, Rockwell. They were both there, but somebody tripped up them. They didn't, and they're still going to get the first down, but that could have been a whole lot worse.
Absolutely, it could have been. That play was definitely positive yardage for them.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, 2:40 left in this first half, 21-6. North Muskegon on top.
Look at that sunset.
Beautiful.
Look at that sky. Wow.
Red sky at night. Sailor's delight. Thomas, the running back, out of the shotgun is Colbert. Got to 2 wides right, 1 wide left. Looking to his left, now back to his right, or other way around. And all alone is Bayard for a touchdown. I screwed that call up. What it was he looked to the right. He had 2 receivers over there. Then he came back left. Bayard was all the way alone in the secondary, and he's got a 24-yard touchdown pass from Colbert with 2:16 left in this first half. 27-6 now. North Muskegon extends their lead.
This play was a little over a minute because it started off 3:24 down to 2:16.
And
so they didn't even need the 3:24, did they not?
No, it'll be Booth trying the extra point here. And the kick is up, and it is good.
Good thing, because I wrote it down.
Yeah. 28-6. North Muskegon on top. I had a baseball score here. Bottom of the 5th. Tigers batting. Still scoreless against the White Sox. Who would have thunk it? Actually, I did, because it'd go to figure, wouldn't it? You got a team that's going for the worst record in all of baseball, and they're going to be the ones that are going to. But actually, I think they've won their last 3. So, that's the kind of stuff they had. Boy,
who would have thunk that, right?
Who would have thunk a lot of things with the Tigers this year?
Yeah, especially the last month.
So
this place is getting a little rowdy in here.
Yeah, it is getting kind of busy. Did some food arrive? Is that what happened, Cal?
No, food got here a little while ago.
No, we're not going to have any, I bet you.
No, probably not. We're getting messages. Twins playing good, Orioles team. Oh, the Twins are playing a good Orioles team.
Okay.
Touchdown. Oak Ridge makes it 42-0 with 7:59 left in the second quarter. The Oak Ridge Eagles have found their offense, have they not?
We have them next week against Whitehall. Oh, poor Larry Mansfield. He's going to get battle fatigue here. 28-6 now. North Muskegon kicks off, and it is fielded by, I believe that's Booze. He picks it up at the 20-yard line, trying to get around the corner, and he is fighting his way up to the 35, maybe 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for Hart. They'll take it over there with 2:04 left in this first half. You know, we got a running clock, and we shouldn't have, should we?
No, I don't know why it's running. That would stop there for some reason.
Right.
Number 11, that's Ace Anderson. Excuse me, Ace Anderson in on the stop. Say that fast 3 times, I guess.
I know, or say it slow once.
Yes.
1st and 10, ball at the 34-yard line.
Now it stopped. They definitely got some extra time off, did they not?
Yeah. Home field advantage, right?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, that was, I bet you, 10 seconds.
Yeah. Not that we might not have a running clock at some point, but no, it's a
Middle.
handoff up the middle. It's going to be, I believe, number 5. That's Hicks. And-
7. Number 7.
Oh, 7, okay. That's going to still be Hicks. There. How's that? Yeah, I even
My
screwed
bad.
that up. No, you're right. I screwed it up. I got the wrong guy. I called the wrong number there, but it turned out all right.
Yes.
2nd and 5.
Hoosman, one of the guys in on the stop. It is dark in this corner. John always puts me in the corner, then I can't see after
Well, the
a while.
sky is looking like...
It's just a nice sunset.
Yeah, but it's not supposed to rain.
No, it's not.
But, boy, that sky over there looks dark. And it's a handoff over here to the right side. It's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah,
They're going to move. They're going to move the chains.
Oh, this is going to be a first down.
So was that Griner again on the carry?
I was not sure.
Or it might have been Hicks. It was Hicks. Okay.
I was looking at the dark sky.
So was
That
I.
you thought that the
That
twister
looks
was coming.
ominous over there. But you can't
It's
have
not.
you can't have a bad sky if you got
Right.
Sailor's Delight, right?
Right. As I say, nobody paints the sky like God does.
That's right.
Let's
First,
see. Yeah, 45 seconds. Hart with the ball. Take it away.
1st and 10. Ball at the 44 of Hart. Comes back to the quarterback. Booz has some time. Steps up, fires it, and against double coverage, and that one's going to be incomplete. They got
17 on the receiver.
Okay, that would be it can't be 17. Would that be the defender?
Hold on.
Could be 13.
It's 12. My bad.
Okay, that'd
it
be
was
Kate-
12 with
Kate
the
Vaughn.
receiver.
Okay, thank
He
you.
was way over there.
Yeah, he was. He was the other side. It was on the dark side of the field.
Look at this. Jamie
Hey,
Potts,
how you doing,
the
Jamie?
one and only.
Fantastic.
Down to what, 32 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take another shot at the end zone.
2nd and 10. Man in motion. Back to Booz. Booz works to his right and keeps it. Oh, great collision there at the midfield. My goodness.
Wow, that was a big hit.
Who was that? Number 55?
That was 5. No, 5.
Was it 5?
Yeah. Wilder.
Wow.
Wilder, big hit. Nice to see him bounce back up, though.
Right. So it's
So
going
the
to be
clock stops. Yeah, 26 seconds left to go, first half.
3rd and 4. 28-6. It's been pretty much all North Muskegon.
Got a Norseman hustling to get off the field.
And an official timeout here.
Yeah, I just did it because they said
We got an equipment failure. That's what we got going on.
That's it.
Some type of a
somebody's
harness.
taking off a knee brace.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. And
Okay.
now he's going to have to leave the field. That would be number 55. That would be Tate Panucci. Yeah, he took off the knee brace that was coming loose, and then the official said, well, you're going to have to stay off now. And it's a handoff over here to number 5. I believe that's Hicks. He's got a first down as he's inside Norseman territory at the 40-yard line. No, it's Keegan Monroe. I have got a mental block here between Monroe at 5
That's okay.
and Hicks at 7. So that is Monroe.
You work with a guy that has many mental blocks all the time, so you should be used to them by now.
So
Down to 20, yeah, go ahead.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. So Hart trying to put together something here. Direct snap, and this one's going to come back over to Monroe, and Monroe is down close to another first down at the 30-yard line. And I'm assuming that Hart's going to call another timeout.
Yep,
Wow.
and they did down to 14 seconds.
Nice drive here for the Hart Pirates.
Yeah,
Huh?
ball's going to be down in the 30s.
Tell you what.
Well, back in the day when this kid from Oak Ridge by the name of Jamie Potts,
Right.
he could have hit a field goal from there. We've seen him do it.
Yeah.
Joe Tanis is going, you got any eligibility left, young man? Or do you use it all up?
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I
be
need you for one play.
talking with Oak Ridge great Jamie Potts here, and probably also sneak in Cody here a little bit too. It is homecoming, so I'm assuming it's going to be a longer
We would
halftime.
think so, yeah.
14 seconds left in this. I'll tell you what, Hart a bit overmatched here. I mean, younger guys trying to, again, reload that program, and you're going against a very stout North Muskegon team here. And I'll tell you what, it's 28-6, but Hart is, I like what,
They're battling.
Yeah. They really are.
Yep. Yeah, I'll tell you, North Muskegon came out 2 plays, 2 touchdowns, 2 drives, 2 plays,
Yeah.
2 touchdowns.
And this is going to be a direct snap to Monroe. Monroe fighting his way down to the 25-yard line. And let's see, do they have any timeouts remaining? Not sure. They must, because they took
Clocks
one.
are going to move, though, because of first down.
Okay.
So,
And Hart calls another timeout. So
Okay.
I believe that's probably their last.
a couple of Rick Tech sent me some scores.
Did he? Okay.
As I just not delete it, but moved it.
You'll check that, and I'll check the Tigers.
All right, so 14-7 Shores over Muskegon. Ludington now 17, Montague 14. Newaygo and Reed City all tied up at 21. Whitehall 21, Manistee nothing. North Muskegon Catholic Central 20, OV 14. Ravenna 21, Mason County Central 7, Forest Hills Northern 14, Puffer 7. Hesperia 12, Shelby nothing. Belding 23, Fruitport nothing.
Okay. Are you ready for a woohoo?
Yeah, I
The
need a
Detroit
woohoo.
Tigers, bottom of the 5th, leading the White Sox 2-0.
Woo!
There
Like
you go.
that? Is that
Yeah.
what you wanted?
Yep, they win
Okay.
that, and they are in, Cal. Back to pass, Booz fires it over in the corner of the end zone. Is going to overshoot his man, and that may be an interception in the end zone. Did he hang? Yes, touchback. Interception by, let's see who has the ball over there in the corner.
We got a Norseman down.
Do we?
Yep, lineman.
That was Cullen Bardos intercepting the pass, but we do have a Norseman down with 2 seconds left in this half. Oh, this does not look good.
Grabbing his knee.
Oh,
The one with the brace on it.
is that 57
Yep,
that's down?
that's 57.
That's going to be Lucas Dye, the senior. Oh, and this does not look like something you're going to jump right back up from.
No, it does not. So with 2 seconds left on the clock, we got to see here. That is his left knee. They're working on that.
Oh. Larry's
Larry's on the way
makes
out.
that long walk out there. That is the walk of dread. One of your guys down there, and you know it's not. You know it's pretty serious when one of the big guys don't.
Yeah, and he has a brace on his left knee, but oh, look at this. He's popping up.
Oh, he's trying to get some weight on it. Let's see if he's going to be able to. He's going to need some assistance.
We've seen this movie.
Boy, he is trying to go off on his own power. Well, that's a lot of heart there for that young man. Lucas Dye, he is a senior, and we certainly hope that his football career here at North Muskegon is still
hopefully
hope he's got some more football in him.
Hopefully, maybe just a tweak.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when you have those injuries and you get they scare the living daylights out of you at first.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially when apparently he's got a history of injury to that leg because he's got a brace on. So doing
So
what
he may
can
be
to get
done for
off.
the night, but hopefully not done for the season.
Oh.
So the Norse are going to have the ball first and 10, but I think on their 20, but wouldn't be surprised they take a knee probably.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
28-6. They're up. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 wideout left. And we'll see how Colbert decides to play this. Out of the shotgun. Says, no way, we're going to fire it over here, and it is caught by Grimm. Grimm up to the 25, still on his feet at the 30,
big
and
hit.
he's going to go down, and that's going to be the final play of half number 1. So 1 half is in the books. And it's going to be the North Muskegon Norsemen 28, the Hart Pirates 6 here at homecoming. And we'll take a quick timeout to get things set up. So you got to do what you got to do there to
Hold on.
try. We're kind of doing a bucket brigade here. We have Miles and Billy in a whole different location here, so we're a ways away. So excuse our informality.
They
here.
are on the booth, and we are here in a nice, beautiful press box.
You betcha.
Until I get word from them, we'll keep it here.
Okay. The Tigers again leading the White Sox by the score of 2-0, bottom of the 5th. I'll check that just to make sure the Tigers, here's wishful thinking, didn't score more. Nope. It is 2-0.
Muskegon
Okay,
is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not liking the city life. you go out to Fruitport and get a little country style, but yet you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
Snowball. Just roll out a little bit. Mario had Antonio's. He said, hey, do you want my recipes? Let's do something. Come right over here. Add a scoop and a half of sauce. We don't use any sugar to sweeten it. We use basil to help as a natural sweetener. And this is our cheese blend. Mozzarella, provolone cheese, and Romano cheese all in here. Making the all-meat pizza. We first started making it with ham, and then we tried it with capicola, and really got stuck with the capicola with it, because capicola is just, it's one of the best meats we've got. 12 minutes-ish, 10 to 12 minutes, I would say. Throw it right down on the brick. Get it nice and crisped up. All the pizzas going out are nice and crispy for you guys.
And we are back here. Thank you very much. Again, Jon Russell along with Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, and Miles Welch all putting this together. At the half, it's the North Muskegon homecoming leading at 28-6 over the Hart Pirates, and it is our pleasure. Cal set this one up. Our old friend Jamie Potts. Man, good seeing you. We certainly don't see a whole lot, and you say you're hanging around the east side of the state now, huh?
Yeah, it's good to be back in West Michigan. Currently living over in Fenton, but had the opportunity to get back here this weekend to see Grand Valley State football game tomorrow. They've got a pretty big one against West Florida. So I'll be at that game, and decided to come watch the Norsemen. My niece is doing sideline cheer here. And then my brother's a team doctor, although he's away at a conference this weekend.
Okay. Well, at least you got an excuse to be here and not at Oak Ridge. At least you got a good excuse there, so I'm glad you covered your tail on that one.
Yeah. No, I need to get back to an Oak Ridge game soon. It looks like they're taking care of business over at home tonight against Fremont, so that's good to see.
Well, I'll tell you what, you had a fantastic multi-sport career, a great football player, baseball player, whatever, over at Oak Ridge, and kind of talk to us just about that. I know we talked to those Oak Ridge kids a lot, not unlike North Muskegon here, where you're really kind of expected to play a lot of sports, and just something about kind of that lunch bucket mentality over there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's part of the beauty of going to a smaller school too. You get the opportunity to play multiple sports and be big parts of those teams, and I think sometimes that gets lost a little bit at the bigger schools, just because they have so many more kids that are talented. There's not as much pressure on each individual athlete, but it does provide some great opportunities for kids, especially here in West Michigan with some of these really good smaller schools, to see these athletes go out there and compete and do well.
We were talking before when Cal had said he saw you down and was able to bring you up here. I said, Jamie is a great quarterback. Unfortunately, during your tenure at Oak Ridge, it was a time where they were a little slim at receiver. So it would have been fun if you had a couple of guys like these North Muskegon Norsemen have for receivers out there. That'd have been fun to be able to throw the ball around. I mean, you did fine as it was, but still to having to do what you had to do, I guess, right?
Yeah, and watching this game, North Muskegon's got some athletes out there at wide receiver too. Maybe more so than even when I used to play against them. But even Hart's got a couple guys that I've been impressed with on a couple of these deep balls that receivers have come down with. There's some really good athletes out on the field tonight, so it's been fun to watch so far.
I'll turn it over to Cal here in a second. I'm sure he's going to ask you maybe a little bit more about the high school, but let's move forward. I remember back when you were in high school and we talked, you said you wanted to get into some form of sports medicine, and actually you stayed in the medical field. You did get in the medical field, right?
Yeah, yep. So I'm currently doing a role with Stryker Orthopedics, doing medical device sales over on the east side, which has been great. I've been with the company about 2 years and worked for a different sports medicine company before that, and gives me a chance to, I mean, we operate on, the common person and also athletes. So it kind of, makes you feel like you're getting some of these guys back on the field a little sooner, when they come in for surgery.
3-sport, I probably all state I know in 2 of the 3 sports at Oak Ridge. I want to talk about Grand Valley a little bit. You're a 2-sport All-American at Grand Valley, which is one thing to be a 1-sport All-American at Grand Valley. Now you're a 2-sport All-American. What was that like playing football and baseball at Grand Valley?
Yeah, it was a great experience. I'm excited to go back tomorrow and see their football team. Their stadium's had a lot of upgrades since I played there. They just got a new turf baseball field as well. It was great coming out of high school. I had an offer from Central Michigan to play football, and I almost went there and did that. I'm happy that I chose Grand Valley just for the fact of being able to do 2 sports there. Yep. I wouldn't say I had a lot of off time, but it was a great experience and was on some really good teams and obviously had a lot of opportunity for success there. And it's good to see them continue to have that tradition and continue to be a powerhouse really in football and somewhat in baseball still too.
And you had a nice minor, not short, but you had a nice minor league career also in baseball.
Yeah, I slept on enough bus floors going across the Pacific Northwest for a lifetime, I think. So It was, there was a lot of 10-hour overnight sleeping on the floor of a charter bus type deals. Because you play every day, so it's 3 games at your, home stadium, and then it's 10 hours to Boise, Idaho, or 10 hours to Vancouver, Canada, and it's overnight, and they don't stop. So you're, you go to Walmart and you get a little eggshell pad, and I had a nice little setup on the floor of the bus, but that's what those minor leaguers do, and it's an absolute grind for those guys. It really is. It's not easy making their way up to the big leagues, so like some of those guys do.
Biggest win, toughest loss, either high school or college?
Ooh, I would say the biggest win would have to be my senior year. We beat Ferris State finally, and my old coach Jack Sugars felt a little bad about that. That was in the second round of the playoffs up in Big Rapids.
I was at that game.
Yeah, it was 34-31. I believe the score was a very close game, and they had a really, really strong team, as they have pretty much every year that Tony Anise has been up there.
Yes.
But biggest loss would probably be losing to Ferris as well. That was our biggest rival by far in college. We lost to him several times my first 3 years at Grand Valley, pretty much every year I think. So it was always tough. It's never fun when you lose to a big rival like that. It was kind of like the Oak Ridge Montague rivalry. That one my senior year stung too, losing to Montague. That was always the game we circled on our calendar at Oak Ridge, and I know they lost another tough one to them earlier this year, but that's always a great rivalry to be a part of.
That's a fun game to call, one way or the other. That's certainly a fun game to call. All right, what's the future hold? I mean, you're in your 30s now, right?
Yeah.
All right, what's the future? What's the next 20 years look like for you?
I'll tell you what, one day I want to get back to coaching some high school football, I think, or even college. That'd be fun when my schedule allows it. But it's fun to be around like these kids and athletes. And, I did a lot of years of hitting, like baseball hitting lessons in the off season. And it's just good to see these kids develop and turn into, mature adults and see how they improve, because that's the age where you really see a lot of rapid improvement. So it'd be nice, to get back to that one day, and we'll see if, my schedule allows it in the next 10, 15 years, I hope.
What do we got to do to get you back over here on the west side?
Well, deer season's going to get me back over here on the west side, so I'll be back at. I do like coming to watch a nice Friday night high school football game. It still smells the same and same atmosphere as you remember. It's kind of like a step back in time.
Well, next time you're over, get a hold of me ahead of time. You still got my number.
Yep.
You got a hold of me ahead of time. We'll set up a time. I would love to have you on. Of all things, it's called Cal's Corner.
All right.
And I started this. I think we just did the. Released episode 11 with Bill Core from Spring Lake. All that guy does is win. Over 1,100 varsity wins.
Wow.
Which is crazy when you think about it.
Yeah.
But, man, I'd love to get you on that podcast for an hour.
Absolutely.
And just talk about you, your past, your future, coaches in your lifetime that have been instrumental. For you, and just talk about you, because you're fun to talk to.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. I'll make time to do that, and hopefully maybe bag a big buck while I'm here to do that. That'd be the perfect weekend right there.
That would be. It certainly would be. So I'll tell you what, Jamie, thank you for coming up. Great to see you again. You still look good. You still look like you can play.
Thank you, guys.
I said to John, I says, I think Joe Tanis would like to have about maybe one play. You know,
I could go out there and kick a field goal. That's about all I can still do, probably.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, we're waiting for Cody to slide back in here. Did you ever, looking back at it now, because you had such a big leg, did you ever look at it and say, I wish I would have tried to kick at the, not only collegiately, but even at a higher level than that?
I thought about it. Obviously in high school, I don't think I realized, the level of kicking ability I had maybe in high school. It wasn't my main focus. But, watching some of the college games now where you see some, even at high levels, some pretty bad kicking, I always could have wondered, but I was happy with how it turned out. I am.
Yeah, you had a great career. Yeah. Great career. So thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Good, man.
All right.
Thanks for coming up, man. It's
Thank you guys.
Awesome to see you again.
Yeah, have a great rest of the game.
I tell you what, we're going to bring Cody in. Here you go.
There we go.
You know Jamie Foxx?
I do. How you doing, man? Good to see you. You too, man.
All right. We'll get. Hey, thank you. Thanks. Take care of yourself. We'll get Cody in here. Cody, you're all wired up for sound?
I'm with you, John. Yep.
All right. Let me do this here. Okay. We're talking with Cody Liverance. And what is your official title here? King of North Muskegon? Or what actually is that?
Officially, I would say my title is teacher, middle and high school teacher, social studies, and I coach our boys and girls varsity tennis teams, and I'm the head coach of our freshman boys basketball team. Unofficially, then you're looking at varsity assistant coach for the boys, assistant athletic director, and a little bit of everything else in the school and in the town, it seems like. So they keep me busy here.
That's tough to get on a business card, isn't it?
It is. So if you have any tips about how to fit that, or you need like size 1 font on those things to make it fit all, but it's all good.
Oh man, always one of our favorite people. And first of all, let's let you brag about your tennis team here. You've had some pretty good teams in the past, and it looks like you got another good one going.
Yeah, I do. I have a pretty solid team this fall with the boys, which unfortunately hasn't been the norm for us really, but we're kind of turning it around this year. I got a good group, 5 seniors led by my number 1 singles player, Luke Hall. I had his sister as a 1 singles player for 4 years as well, Alicia. So tennis clearly runs in the family, and he's been having a great year. He's 16-3 at 1 singles. He's the number 1 seed in the city tournament coming up tomorrow. So hoping he can play well and take one home for the team. But I got my number 2 singles player, Caden Bartolomeoli, has been really, really improved, gotten much, much better, and had a lot of success this year. My number 1 doubles team of Carter Mealer, Logan Stack, they've played really well this year, could maybe qualify for the state finals on their own if our team isn't able to. So just very exciting. And then the whole group of guys, I got 14 kids on the team. My starting 12 are very talented, and what we haven't had in the past, they can actually keep a rally going and keep the ball going over the net, which in high school tennis, that's about 90% of the battle. So they do a good job of that.
Exactly. Got a big event coming up, tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow we got the GMAA tournament hosted at Reese Puffer and Whitehall. So final matches are going to be over at Puffer at about 2 p.m. roughly when they'll be starting, and hoping to have at least a few flights of ours in the championship. My 1 singles, 2 singles, and then my number 2 doubles team of Zach Rumley and Kylan Nielsen, they also got the number 1 seed. So I'm hoping that all 3 of them at least can get to the championship match and try to take home some hardware for us.
And you kind of have an eye on one of our guys here that's helping, one of our co-producers, and Miles Welch.
Yeah.
You watch him play a little bit of tennis once in a while, huh?
Yep, so I've seen Miles play now for a couple of years. He's playing 2 doubles for Whitehall right now, and he's a solid player. My guys have been playing really well this year, and they got him when we played a couple weeks ago in our duel, but he's going to be a tough out for us tomorrow, and our guys know that, so hopefully they're ready for the challenge. But if you guys want, you can tire Miles out tonight, and then he can not be ready for tomorrow. I'm fine with that too. I like him, but I like the Norse more. So
that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
If I get you guys to laugh, that's good.
Yeah.
So,
all right, where are you going to be in 20 years?
You're looking at it right here.
Right here.
Hopefully talking to you guys in 20 years.
Wow.
But yeah, probably going to be right
wait
here.
a
So,
minute.
like I told you earlier, Cal, we're not putting a number on anything. So 20 years, we're gonna be here, and we're gonna be doing this, and it's gonna be a great time. So yep, but that's kind of the goal, is be here in North Muskegon and helping run the show, and just having good time in this great community. So helping out the best I can.
Well, if you're gonna be willing to wheel us both up here in wheelchairs, we'll tell you what, we'll come and do it.
If it takes, I might have to build a ramp to make sure you guys get up here, but I'll do my part. I'm not. You might not trust my handiwork though. I'm not the best.
Yeah, we're going to be racing in our power wheelchairs, won't we not?
I'd pay for that. I'd pay to watch that. That'd be fun. Yeah.
I'm more driving experience from him.
Right.
I'll put him in the corner right away.
trading paint, right?
Yeah, trade paint right away. Oh, okay. Let's go. What do you got for basketball season coming up?
Should be a solid basketball team coming up, I think. Yeah. We returned some key pieces from our team last year. They went 22-0 in the regular season, lost a heartbreaker in the regional semifinals to Pewamo, Westphalia. So we got a bunch of good kids coming back and some good players off a JV team that went about 16-6. So the varsity team should be pretty solid. And then we got to figure out what the numbers look like for the JV and freshmen still. At a small school, that's just kind of how it goes on a year-to-year basis. And we're so happy with how the football team's doing and hope they have a long run. But then that could bring in fatigue and injuries, and if boys want to come out and play basketball. So we're going to kind of put it together as it goes. But I'm looking forward to the winter and spending some time in the gym.
Yep. Now you had a big lineman here hurt right before halftime. Is that a reoccurring injury for him?
I don't think that's reoccurring for him. We've had a few guys who've been kind of nicked up all year, and that looked like it was a little more serious than what we've seen so far this year. And not only for our football team, but he's also a basketball player. So we're hoping, for just his health in general. For both teams, because again, when you're at a school like ours, you have to pull athletes playing multiple 2-3 sports, just to get by. So, and he's one that we definitely count on in both of those sports. So wishing good thoughts there to Lucas, and hope he's doing okay.
What do you attribute all of your success for in tennis? I mean, you've had state championship.
Yeah.
You were, I think, coach of the year.
Yeah.
So you've had team awards and personal awards.
Yep.
What do you attribute that to?
I mean, the team, honestly, I some people will say I'm too humble, but I think the team is, and some of those coaching awards too, they don't give those awards to teams and coaches, when they suck and when they're not good.
Right.
I've been really blessed with some good players and some good athletes, and I think I do a good job of building some good team chemistry and maybe getting some kids to come out and play who might not have thought about doing so previously. And try to keep it light and keep it fun. Of course, it's competitive. It's a varsity sport, just like football and basketball and all these other ones. But at the end of the day, it is high school athletics. We're teaching kids how to, be honest and be fair and be respectful and all those things. So if I can do that, that's a win. But it's always nice to bring home some trophies too. So and some awards and recognition for the kids. It's nice because they don't get a night like this, right, where the whole community comes out to watch them and packs the stands. You get parents and a couple friends who come out and play or watch. So I just try to live through the kids and give them the best experience that they can. And I've gotten some success coming my way as well for it, which is nice.
Yeah,
so,
and well deserved.
Which I appreciate. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you have a heart for kids and for coaching. You're passionate about it. You care about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. You deserve all the accolades you get.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I love educational athletics. It's a great thing. So we got to keep it going. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Thank you for stopping up. Good
I appreciate it. Good to see both of you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, great to see you as always.
Did you have any questions, or did you ask first? You got one.
Got one.
Oh,
here.
hold on. The boss speaks.
The boss speaks. Yep, we all listen. Here we go. Okay.
No, just want to just the general theme of North Muskegon. Always been in love with this school. I know you've been a part of this this school forever. Just again, the unique situation of you have grade school along with high school. I mean, that just does not happen everywhere. And I mean, this is kind of, I've always looked at North Muskegon as kind of like the little Norman Rockwell town.
Right.
I mean, it's like the kids hang together. They're very, very close knit. And you really need to share athletes in a school this size, don't you?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you have to. Again, cross sports and cross seasons, but sometimes in the same season, right? You need to have a kid who might kick for the soccer team and the football team, right? Or things like that. But I mean, you see it tonight at homecoming. You have, cheerleaders here as young as age 4 and 5, all the way up to our seniors. And again, it's that unique thing. They get to share the sideline tonight, but they also get to share the same building. They're all under the same roof at school, and all these kids, the younger kids look up to these high schoolers, and they truly are idols and role models. And it's a really, really unique experience that I know, through my time, that not every place gets to have. And I know I'm very biased, but I think it's just a great city, great community, great school system to kind of grow up, raise your kids, all of those things. So, like I said, I'm glad to do my part, and this is the school and the city that raised me. So if I can give back, I feel really good about that.
You betcha. And you've done great. And you're the proud Norseman, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Always will be.
Say hey to your dad for us.
I will. You got it. Yep. If he's listening, hey, Dad. But he'll find it somehow. So.
Hey, take care of yourself,
Hey,
man.
thanks, John. You too. Thanks, Cal. Appreciate it, guys.
All right. Always a great guy to talk to, Cody Liverance here. And, boy, that you got to love his energy, right? His energy
yeah.
and his passion for what he does.
The kid cares.
You bet. About what, we have no idea. That was a that was a Rodney Dangerfield line from a movie. We're about a couple of minutes away, I think. Do we want to take a timeout? Okay, let's take a timeout here. And at the halftime, the score is 28-6. The North Muskegon Norsemen over the Hart Pirates. Have an update to pass along to you as well with the Detroit Tigers. I'm kind of watching that from my own perspective. Bottom of the 7th, the Tigers still on top, but the White Sox have scored a run, so now it's 2-1. The Tigers on top again. Their magic number is 1, which means either a Tiger win or a Minnesota loss, and the Tigers have clinched a wild card berth in the playoffs. So big night, Comerica Park. That's going to do us. That's going to do us for tonight. That's going to do us for tonight. We're going to take a break here and be back with more right after this here on KLLB Productions.
Come on, Cal. Come on, Cal.
Good time to be a homeowner. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not liking the city life, you go out to Fruitport and get a little country style, but yet, you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
All right, we're back here. Tried to jam ourselves with some pizza here in the meantime, but didn't quite get there in time. But hey, we're here at halftime, 28-6. North Muskegon Norsemen on top of the Hart Pirates. But as we said, the score's kind of one-sided. But Hart's battling, that's for sure, right?
Yeah, this game could even be worse. But I'll tell you what, because the Norsemen went for it on 4th and 2 on the Hart too, but they got stuffed. Good defense. He's stand that time by Hart. So the Hart Pirates, they have their work cut out for them because first two series of this game, too quick. It was 2 plays. First series touchdown pass, first play. And the next series touchdown pass. First play. So Hart's outnumbered. There's no doubt about it. North Muskegon's a really good ball club, but let's see what Joe Tanis can do. Can they make some adjustments at halftime where they can kind of get back into this here going in the second half?
And we apologize for eating in front of you if we were on camera there, but big guys got to eat, so sorry about that.
And we like pizza.
That's right.
Especially when it's free.
Free pizza. All right, it's going to be the Hart Pirates kicking off to the North Muskegon Norsemen. And we'll see what the second half brings for these two teams.
They tried an onside, but that didn't work.
No, it didn't. North Muskegon trying to pull out the we got a flag. So I'm assuming that probably the flag is that it didn't go far enough, right?
That is correct. So the North are going to be 1st and 10 on the Hart. Where are they going to put it? 45? Looks like 47.
Yeah.
The 1 second went off the clock.
So just underway here in the third quarter, a little bit of confusion, and now everybody's touching the football. Have the ball girl out there. Hart's got a ball girl.
Don't apparently see that very often.
No. And they're going to move it to the inside Hart territory.
I already wrote it down.
Okay.
So I can't.
43-yard line. Well, let's see what the Norse can do. They are leading 28-6. Jon Russell, Cal Van Singel, along with Miles Welch and Bill Mann. And here's a jet sweep, double reverse coming around here to Bartos. This is Bartos up to the 40. And he fights his way close to the 35-yard line. A little bit of trickery there, for the North Muskegon Norsemen. That's Cullen Bartos, the sophomore, on the reverse handoff.
And they're on that stop leading the charge, number 11, Colton Rockwell, just one of the many Hart guys there. And, whoa, do we have a flag? Yeah, we do have a flag. Right on pushing the back maybe. So it's like it's going to go against North Muskegon. Flag's right down out here in front of us on about the 33. So it's going to back these guys up here.
So this will dampen the gainage of yardage there. Gainage of yardage? Did I invent some words there?
I got you. I'm all over it.
yeah, that's one thing. Cal and I know what we're talking about. Even a few folks know. We got our own language. It's our love language, right?
You're going to move it all the way back to 46.
All right, so it's going to be what, first and 14 with 11:32 left in this third quarter. Coming into the game now is Bartos. He's going to be one of the wideouts to the right side along with Grimm. Two wideouts left side, empty backfield as Bryce Colbert, the fine junior, calls over man in motion. That's Tristan Thomas. Here's a pass over to Grimm. Grimm has it, 45, cuts inside the 40, down inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line.
And a flag, a late flag. And you know what? That's not going to be. That's going to be right here on the sideline. Personal foul. Oh, sideline warning? Sideline warning is what it is. Yeah, just a sideline warning. So
there'll be no yardage.
There'll be no yardage. Wait a minute.
I'm hearing that's going to be an unsportsmanlike
conduct.
Okay, so there will be some yardage. Boy, this.
I did not. But John, I didn't see the personal foul. I didn't see the hand motion like this.
So that's going to back Norseman back into their own end of the field at the 47-yard line.
Boy, back-to-back penalties. This drive is going in reverse, John.
Yeah, so it's first and 20. All right, see what the Norse have cooking now. Hart says, hey, we can use all the penalties we can get against those guys. Two wideouts left side. Man in the slot comes in motion. That's going to be Chuck Myers. Myers now slot the right side. Now another man comes in motion, and that's going to be Grimm. And it's going to be a handoff to Thomas. Thomas at midfield, down to the 45, fights inside the 45 to the 43, and he's back to close to the original line of scrimmage.
Alex Sixon on that stop defensively here for the Hart Pirates. 10:23 here, third quarter. North Muskegon 28, Hart 6. North Muskegon on the move. They're moving left to right, driving to the north, but you probably know that because we do video this.
Right.
And I'm so used to radio, and you kind of had to call all the action, which way they're moving and all that. But yeah, so it's going to set up a second and 10. Second and 10.
So they finally got back to the 10 yards.
Yes.
Back to 20. So they got 10 yards on that last play. Man in the slot to the right is Thomas. Two wide outside other side. Thomas comes in motion now. Back to passes. Colbert fires over here left side. It's caught by Byard. Byard to the 40. At the 35. Still on his feet, stretching towards the first down sticks. And the North Muskegon Norseman might just giving you a clinic on how to pick up a first and 20 in a couple of plays. And I think, let's see if they move the chains or not.
Kyle Greiner over there and Colton Rockwell, just two of the players from Hart over there in on that stop, John.
And they will move the chain, so it will be a first down for the Norse, first and 10 now with 9:24 and counting in this third quarter. Ball is going to be at the 32-yard line of Hart.
So that was about 50 yards in plays.
Yeah, it was.
20 ahead, 25 back 20, 10 ahead.
Myers and Grimm to the left side. Actually, everybody's to the left side. Byard's over there as well. Now a man comes in motion, and that is Grimm. And it's a handoff up the middle to Thomas. Tristan Thomas breaks free into the backfield, still on his feet inside the 20. And finally somebody said, you have gone far enough. That is number 13. That's Mr. Clark.
Yes, it is.
Clark said,
Brody.
I had enough of this circus.
Yeah, hog-tied him, wrapped him up, brought him down. We're going to talk about that offensive line here from North Muskegon right after this play, John. They have done a phenomenal job here tonight.
First and 10, ball at the 19, 28-6. North Muskegon, 8:27 left in this third quarter. Colbert going to hand off again to Thomas. Hole up the middle, and he is going to be close to the first down.
My gosh, huge hole there. The center and the two guards. P.J. Weimer at center of the left guard is Brennan Slayton, the right guard. Henry Huson, I believe it is. The tackles Jackson Bean and Lucas Dye. That offensive line has been spectacular tonight. Pass blocking and running, and run blocking. Just done a phenomenal job.
A big member of their line is on the sideline in crutches, and that, of course, is number number 57, Lucas Dye.
Oh, that's right.
Went
Thank
out
you.
the first half, but he is out. He is out supporting this team. He's on crutches, though. And now it's going to be a keeper by Colbert. Colbert's down to the 10, down to the 5. Spin move there. Still trying to go in. It's going to be first and goal for the Norsemen right around the 5-yard line with 7:28 left in the third.
I'm going to try to see who came in to replace him. Just got this in. Just take a minute of deciphering here.
Can you decipher?
Yeah. 65. No, there's 3 of them. Who's the extra guy? 54 and 71.
Well, Cal figures that out. The Tigers now batting in the bottom of the 7th. They have extended the lead to 4-1. Looking good in Motown. Colbert out of the shotgun. Hands up the middle, and that should be a touchdown. Touchdown up the middle to Tristan Thomas. And the Norsemen now bump the score up to 34-6 with 6:53 left in this third quarter. 3-yard touchdown run.
Start of the drive came at 11:59. They scored at 6:53. So if he makes Mr. Booth makes this extra point, it'll be 35-6. I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, he's been perfect so far tonight.
He has been.
How's that for a jinx? Been perfect. Cal's going to write it down. We can't do any more to jinx the young man than all that. Let's see if he can overcome the Van Singel and Russell jinx. Up and good. He's kicking so good that doesn't even stop him. 35-6 now. North Muskegon with 6:53 left in this third quarter.
Oh, Mr. Hickman just even chimed in at the baseball game was 4-1.
Yeah.
Shores 21, Big Reds 14, Montague 4. Oh, Ludington 24, Montague 14. Ludington 24, Montague 14.
Okay.
Reed City 41, Newego 21. 35-0, Whitehall over Manistee. Oh, look at this. Muskegon Catholic 20, Orchard View 20.
Whoa, Cardinals coming back.
Yeah,
Huh?
Eagles of Oak Ridge 49, Fremont nothing. Ravenna 21, Mason County Central 17. Tri-County 26, Kent City 14.
Anything on the Big Reds?
I said that.
Did you? I missed it. What was it?
21-14, Shores.
Shores still on top.
Yeah.
Okay. They're having a dandy game.
They are. I love it when you listen to me.
Selective hearing.
Yes, I have that.
All right. 6:53 left here in this third quarter.
First quarter of the second half.
There you go. That's the way to cover it.
I got you.
Hey, somehow we were able to devour that pizza, weren't we? And the ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Do me a favor. Set my plate over there. You got a little bit more room by you.
Okay.
Thank you. Did I just drop something?
I don't know. I heard it, but
I heard something too, but I don't know what it was.
Want to thank Cody Liverance for being our halftime guest, along with Jamie Potts. It's good that Cal was able to see him in the stand.
Yeah, we've seen his mom.
We did hear that T.J. Baird, I think, is the homecoming king. I didn't hear who the girl was, though, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. So they're going to kick. Are they going to kick over? I believe they are.
Instead of take it at the 35, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe they're thinking. They're thinking big here, right?
Might have something planned, you know.
Right.
That Ravenna 21, Mason County Central 17. Not a surprise. That's a close game.
Ravenna neck and neck with North Muskegon in this West Michigan Conference Rivers Division. Both of them 3-0. So if the trend continues for both of them, they're setting up for a big matchup here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we might see them even. Might be a game that we might consider doing. Definitely be worthwhile.
Here's a kick, little squibber, fielded by one of the up men for
7.
For Hart. That is going to be Alex Hicks, and Hicks is inside Norseman territory to about the 44-yard line.
Gunnar, I gotta love that name, Gunnar Schmidt, and on that stop.
Gunnar Schmidt. Nice German name there. 6:45 left here, third quarter. It's 35-6 North Muskegon.
Remember Zach Schmidt from Montague, big hitter for them? Yeah.
Yeah, those old Montague teams. The Road Warriors back then. Remember that? Never hosted I think the first 4 years that they were in the playoffs under the Collins regime, I think they were always on the road. Remember he said, we went north, we went east, we went south. The good news is we know we can't go west.
That is correct.
Because the lake is there. High snap. No, it's a fake. And it's a handoff up the middle. This is going to be Hicks, and Hicks bowls his way to a first down. In at quarterback now, you have a new quarterback in there, or at least the guy standing back there is quarterback, Colton Rockwell. In this single wing offense, the quarterback is kind of academic because he's going to touch the ball sometimes and not touch it sometimes.
Yep. Cullen Bartos in on that stop. Just a sophomore here for North Muskegon.
So it's going to be 2nd and 1. Did not quite get the first down. 2nd and 1, ball at the 34, 6:16 and counting. Now I'm going to stack up, move things out. And it is going to be a direct snap to number 2. That is Greiner. And Greiner has a first down at the 30-yard line, 30 or 31-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to move the chains here. 6:05 left to go. And the third quarter here. And Hart Pirates got a little bit nice slow drive going here. They have the drive going. They need to answer. Right. They need to score on this. North Muskegon can. They have one very potent offense.
They do,
and they have a lot of guys who can flat play football.
They can hurt you on the ground, or they can hurt you in the air. 35-6. North Muskegon on top. Hart with the ball. Direct snap again to Greiner. Greiner.
Oh, wow. Somebody went in low and got him.
Yeah. Who
was that?
He went in and didn't gain very much.
Oh, come free. I got to see who you are. 60. Brennan Allen, I think, is who got him.
So pick up a 1 hard-earned yard for Greiner. Greiner came to a grinding halt.
Yes, he did.
5 minutes left here, third quarter. 35-6 is the score. It's 2nd and 9. Ball is at the 29-yard line of the Norse. Hart on the move here. Snap again, right directly to Greiner. Greiner tries to make something happen up the middle, but boy, that line will not be moved. He's going to gain a couple, but that's it.
But I tell you what, there are scrums all over out there. Are there not? I mean, not. I gotta say that the right way. You see, there's a lot of action going on.
Yep.
Not scrums, it's the wrong word.
Right.
There's a lot of action going on. Tell you what, he got positive yardage on that.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 3. Ball at the 23, 4:19 and counting.
There's some hitting going on down there.
Wide out to the left side, and it's going to be a direct snap.
Counter
it's a little counter play here, and a flag goes down. He's going to be stopped shy of a first down. That was number 12 on the carry, was it?
Myers, and I think we're going to have Thomason on that stop defensively.
Caden Bond on the carry, but we do have a flag on the field.
I see some laundry out there.
Apparently I missed. Did they make the call yet?
Nope. Well, yeah, the White Hat hasn't.
Oh, it's going to be against Hart.
See, they did that earlier where White Hat didn't. That's twice.
Yeah.
White Hat didn't signal what the call is.
That would be Mr. White Hat to you and me.
Yeah.
3rd down and 13. Penalty was against Hart. 3:51 left. 35-6, North Muskegon.
Well, they had it at 3 yards for first down.
I know.
13 yards. It's 2-down territory here for the Pirates.
Right.
So.
I believe they're going to, probably won't see them punting. And back to pass is Rockwell. Rockwell's going to run, and he's going to throw it into the ground. He actually meant it for number 24. That was Aiden Coker. So it's going to be 4th down now, and like I said, I'm pretty sure they're just going to go for it.
There's some battles going on in that interior line.
Yeah.
They're good clean battles, but boy, you know what? They're playing to the whistle ends.
Sure.
They may not be involved in the play, but they're playing to the whistle.
3:28. Clock is stopped on the incomplete pass. 4th and 13, ball at the 33.
Got a trick play here.
Going wide to the right side now is Caden Bond. Wide left. And it looks like they got Bose back in at quarterback. Yeah, they do. And Bose is feeling the heat. He's going to cut it up and run, and he is going to be about 6 yards shy of a first down as he gets to about the 26-yard line. And the ball will go over on downs to North Muskegon.
Wilder makes the initial contact, going down low and wrapping them up.
So over on downs to North Muskegon. They have the lead 35-6. 3:20 left in this third quarter.
A little bit of excitement up here in the press box.
Somebody won a jackpot on.
Somebody in this crowd likes me because I drew the lucky number on the 50-50.
Oh, was that you?
That was me. I drew
was
the
that
lucky.
Al Caraba that was behind you there?
I think so, yes.
I think so, too, yeah. Haven't seen him in a while. Used to be the football coach here. Probably a lot of things. He's probably coaching something else. And now you have Colbert back to pass. Colbert passes over here to Grimm. Grimm catches it and turns it upfield. He's across the 30. Oh, nice form tackle there by Greiner.
Nice job by him wrapping them up, bringing them down.
One-on-one.
Every time North Muskegon throws this pass out here in the flat, they're getting positive yardage. Every time.
Yeah.
5 yards, 10 yards, 5 yards, 10 yards. They've broke a couple. But, I mean, these plays are never going for negative yardage.
Right.
They're just chewing on that clock. They're running, they're passing, they're not going out of bounds. There's no incomplete passes.
And
this offense is just boom, firing one play after another.
And they're so close. That pass is so close to being a lateral because it's behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Or
at the line of scrimmage,
yes. 2nd and 4, ball at the 33 of Norse, 2:30 or 2:29 in counting. And now a little bit of confusion.
Yeah, because the back judge was starting his count.
Right. So North Muskegon will take a timeout here. Give me an opportunity to catch in on our Tigers to see if they are going in the postseason. 4-1, top of the 8th. Tigers still on top. Go
nice.
Tigers.
Oh, Shores 21, Muskegon 14. Montague losing to Ludington 24-14. Reed City 41, Newaygo 21. Newago's going to end up with a loss. Ralph Munger's done amazing things at Newaygo.
Were they undefeated up until tonight?
Yes, they were. Yes. Whitehall 35, Manistee nothing. The Muskegon Catholic and OB tied at 20. Oak Ridge running all over Fremont. Half time was 49-0.
Wow.
Ravenna 21, Mason County Central 17. Forest Hills Northern 14, Puffer 7. Hesperia.
That's a religion, isn't it?
Your wife's alma mater.
I'm a Hesperian.
Hesperia 12, Shelby nothing. Belding 46, Frankfurt nothing. 26-14, Tri-County over Kent City.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing
with me, yeah.
All right, it's going to be 2nd and 4. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Arlene does not like me anymore.
Back to pass gets caught over here left side, and that is Grimm, I believe. Yeah, Grimm all the way up to midfield. Big first down. Nice pitch and catch between Colbert and Grimm. And a first down for the Norse with 2:19 left. Papa Grimm likes that, all right.
And that was like an inch from being a pick six going back the other way.
Know. So close.
That was Rockwell. Almost had that.
So close.
But nice
so
pitch
far
and
away.
catch here by the Norseman.
All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 49 of Hart, coming up on 2 minutes left, 35-6, North Muskegon. 2 wide outside their side, man in the slot to either side. Out of the shotgun is Colbert. Bryce Colbert, fine junior quarterback. Hands off up the middle. This is Thomas. Oh, Thomas. No, that's
nice
not
tackle.
Thomas. That is Hunter Wilder. Hunter Wilder.
And that's Connor in on the stop. Connor Riker. Nice tackle by Connor Riker.
So it's going to be 2nd down and about 7 yards to go for a first. 1:32 and counting here in the third period. Jon Russell, Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, and Miles Welsh.
Miles.
Doing a great job of filling in for me on play-by-play.
Wants to get into this business, possibly.
Boy, somebody's got to have their head examined, don't they? Back to pass over here, right side, and it's caught. It is caught by Chuck Myers. And Myers didn't fumble the ball. Oh, and Hart says they have it. Let's see. Oh, they do. Hart recovers it. Oh, boy, old Chuck Myers just sick. He had great play there, enough for a first down. Just could not hang on to the ball, though, after the hit. And Hart will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Okay.
So
105 left third quarter.
that's from going from oh yeah to oh shucks.
Shucks.
Yeah.
We've only been doing this for a while. We
Yeah.
finish each other's sentences.
105 left in this one. Hart with the ball, trailing 35-6. Ball at the 38 of Hart.
Letting Billy and Miles know we will take a timeout. That was the wind.
At the end of the quarter.
At the end of the quarter. Take a minute timeout.
All right, let's see who they direct snap to now. All right, back to the quarterback. Handoff, though, to Griner. Griner on the right side. Has a little running room, and he fights his way close to the first down sticks. He might be a yard or so shot. There we go. Didn't know I spoke Japanese, did you?
No, until right now.
All right.
Yeah.
I was trying to say just a little bit shy of a short, and that's what you get there. Handoff up the middle, and we got another flag as we have a first down. If the flag is not going to be against Hart, we'll see.
79 is down for North Muskegon. Slow to get up. Oh, he lost his hat.
That is,
And he's hobbling back.
that's Gunby. Still have not seen what the, okay, here we go. So is that a man in too many men on the field, I guess,
that
for North
right?
Muskegon. Yeah. It looked like he had like a backfield in motion, but if it's going to be against North Muskegon, it can't be that. So it must be too many men on the field, I think I'm hearing up here in the press box. So it's 1st and 10 now for Hart. Ball is right at midfield. And it's back to pass now for Booz. Fires it. He's got a man down here, and it is caught. Is it not? Yes, it is. Great catch again. Double coverage. That is going to be number, see if I can, that's number 12. That's going to be our guy, Caden Bond.
Yeah.
And Bond has it down at the 23-yard line.
Bartos right there to try to knock it down, and he couldn't. The receiver timed his jump perfectly, did he not?
He did.
Reeled that baby in. Nice throw, too.
So 1st and 10, we're down to the final 29 seconds left here. Ball is at the 23 of North Muskegon. Hart kicking up their heels, trying to keep it going here. And this is rolled to the right by Bowes. Bowes, oh, he's being pulled down but gets rid of the ball, I think, in time. I think that's going to be an incomplete pass. Yeah, the defender wants a sack, but that's not going to happen.
I tell you what, we had number 8 there for, that's Tristan Thomas. Tried like crazy to help up the Hart quarterback.
Right.
He wanted no part of it. Thomas is like, dude, I just trying to be nice here.
Yeah.
Show a little sportsmanship, you know.
That was Drew Bartos.
Oh, Bartos, my bad.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball still at the 23, down to 15 seconds left in the third.
Oh, he says.
Yeah.
Bartos 6 and the other one's 8.
Yeah, there's a couple
Colin
Bartos
is 6
out
and Drew is 8.
Yep. And now we're rolling to the right side. This is going to be number 5. That's going to be Keegan Monroe. And Monroe's going to get a few yards before he's knocked down. That should be the final play of quarter number 3. It will be the final play of quarter number 3 with the score. Let me know when we can go. The score 35 for North Muskegon, 6 for the Hart Pirates here as we go to quarter number 4. Maybe I can sneak in a quick baseball score here by the time we get the okay. Still 4-1, bottom of the 8th. The Detroit Tigers just, 3 outs away from clinching a wild card berth. So fingers are crossed for those guys.
Yeah, we're still here. Good, we're good.
Okay, we're gone.
Homeowner. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not liking the city life, you go out to Fruitport and, get a little country style, but yet, you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
All right, back here at North Muskegon. 3rd down and 7 now for Hart. Trying to get into the end zone, trailing 35-6. Fresh 12 minutes on the clock, Kelvin.
Here we go.
And a direct snap up the middle, and I know Boesdale, number 7, got it. That's Alex Hicks. And he is caught for no gain. It's going to be 4th down and still about 7 yards to go for a first.
Chuck Myers, inside linebacker. He's in the bottom of the pile. He had 3 or 4 other Norsemen right there, but we always look for the guys in the bottom, do we not?
Yeah,
they usually make the initial contact.
And now they're going to have, it looks like, Colton Rockwell come in the quarterback position. And they're going to send Bose out to the left side. Number 13, that's going to be Brady Clark out to the right side, along with number 12, that is Bond. Man comes in motion, that's Bose, and it's going to be a handoff to Bose. Bose, a little jet sweeper on the right side. Can he turn the corner? Flags down. He's going to be short of the first down. Let's see the flags. I'm assuming the flag will probably be against Hart. Going to be holding against Hart.
And
so
they'll just decline it, won't
they'll
they?
decline that. And then North Muskegon will take over the ball with 11:04 left.
Well, I could use a Muskegon Shores score if somebody has it.
Really? What? All of a sudden? It's funny how scores just stop, don't they? Mm-hmm. They go and go and go.
If somebody would be so kind.
It's good.
Ball's on the 18. 1st and 10 on the 18 here for the Norsemen.
Trying to get everything reset here.
11:04 left to go, 4th quarter. The White Hats doing something out there. Oh, they need a football. There was no football. White Hat says we need a football. Key part of the game, the pigskin.
Muskegon. So I'm going to put in a plea to Arlene. I don't know if she left or what. Need Muskegon score. Sometimes we get everybody giving us scores, and then we get nobody out at the same time.
We're lonely up here.
Yep, 35-6. 11:04 left. Colbert at quarterback. In motion comes Grimm. And a sweep to the right side. That's Bartos, Cullen Bartos, and he is close to a first down. Ooh, and he is not getting up quickly.
What a nice tackle there by number 2, Kyle Greiner.
Boy,
beautiful tackle.
Bartos felt that one. He's a little bit worse for wear as he comes off. The sophomore. Looks like he might have hurt a hip. We're back.
Touchdown for the Oak Ridge Eagles. They're now up 56-0 over the Fremont Packers. Sorry, Larry. You deserve better than this.
Right. Yeah. It was enough for a first down. So it was 1st and 10 ball at the 30 of North Muskegon. We're down to 10:37 left. 35-6. North Muskegon. Man in motion. Colbert is going to pitch it over here to Tristan. No, that's not Tristan Thomas either. That's number 5. That is going to be Wilder. And Wilder fights his way across the 40 to the, dump for a first down across the 40-yard line.
And on that stop there for Hart was Keegan Monroe and big old number 87, Connor Riker, just 2 of them. So change move, the clock runs.
So another first down for North Muskegon. Apparently Arlene has given up on us.
She's watching the Tigers. They're more fun.
Yeah. So I don't know if we can reach out to Rick Hickman, maybe.
I'm going to try something. Oh, did we have a personal foul afterwards?
We must have, yeah. They're going to mark off even more against Hart. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty of some kind, maybe an unsportsmanlike. And that's going to put the ball down inside Hart territory at the 42-yard line. Will be
unsportsmanlike.
You got your own.
The Pirates, I tell you what, their ship is not going down without a fight.
No.
They're shooting the cannons.
Right.
Right about now. They're shooting everything they got.
Two wideouts to either side. Out of the shotgun is Colbert. And in motion now. That is, and now we got flags down. This might be
illegal.
Illegal
he turned
motion.
upfield too quickly.
So that's going to back up the North's 5 yards with 9:33 left.
If you ever hear a thump every once in a while, it's coming from the Hart press box.
Oh, is that where it is?
Yeah.
4-1, top of the ninth for the Detroit Tigers. So just a matter of outs away.
All right, got an update. 28. So Mona Shores is ahead, 28-21.
Okay.
2 minutes left in the third. Muskegon just picked them off.
Wow. So still a battle going on there.
Yeah.
All right, out of the shotgun goes Colbert. Looking for Bayard, and Bayard has it at the 15-yard line for a first down. TJ going up high.
Wow, I tell you what, all night long, partner.
Yeah.
All night long distance passing. Their passing yardage tonight.
Yeah.
Well, the first two plays, there was over 100 yards of passing.
54
right?
and 52, right?
Yeah,
Or 57 and 52.
Yeah. That's 100 yards of passing in two plays.
And he's had some long ones there. So that was TJ Bayard.
Yeah, he might go for 300 tonight.
First and 10.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, first and 10 ball at the 11-yard line for Hart, 8:45 and counting.
There's no 3 yards in cloud of dust with this team, is there?
And we don't have access to stats, but their running has been well, too.
Yeah.
So you talk about this is one of those things that you're going to see total offense. Pretty
that
impressive numbers.
It's been awesome. Look at that hole.
Handoff up the middle and spinning and twisting.
Flag. I seen a flag go flying.
Yep, flags going down here.
It'll be a personal foul because it was downfield.
Jeez. Come on.
But maybe not. Maybe it was hold. I thought it was downfield. But
They're
no.
going to be against North Muskegon.
Yeah.
Penalty is holding North Muskegon, moving the ball back to the 15-yard line.
So it's going to be first and 20. 8:27 left. Well, we know that North Muskegon can pick up first and 20s because they have done that before today. Colbert goes back, sets things up. He's got Bayard out wide to the right side. Oh, another number out there, number 17. That's Beckett Hoppe, the sophomore, wide out to the right side. Grimm slot to the right side. In motion comes Myers. It's a keeper by Colbert, and Colbert cuts up inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line, and he's going to go down there. So it's going to be second down and 8 yards for a touchdown.
Tell you what, North Muskegon, whoever's running the ball, shoulder square, legs are turning.
Right.
They
do the
good
fundamentals.
balls. Well, most of the time, good ball security. We've seen a fumble over here two possessions ago. But they're just. It's fundamental football.
Yep, coached well.
It's fundamental football. You don't see they've had a couple penalties, but not many.
Right.
And they're moving the ball through the air, through the ground. Just a good fundamental football club.
So it's going to be first down and 7. Or it got to be second. Yeah, second and 7. 8 yards for a touchdown. Pass, Colbert over here left side to, I believe that's Bayard, and it's a touchdown pass. It's going to be a 8-yard touchdown pass. Let's see if he gets up. Yeah, it is. TJ Bayard. That's at least his second, if not third touchdown tonight.
The first one was to Bartos and then Myers. Wilder with a touchdown run. Bayard with a touchdown catch.
Okay, this will be a second.
Second, yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be a 8-yard touch, or 7-yard, there we go, 7-yard touchdown pass. And now Booth, 41-6, tries to add another extra point. Owen Booth. Well, long enough. That kid's got a leg. It'd be interesting to see him. You have to kick a field goal, and it's good. So with 7:16 left in this one, 42-6. North Muskegon Norsemen on the way to their fourth victory in the conference.
Yeah, and this should trip the running clock, I would think. So,
and Ravenna was winning big, so they're going to stay at perfect. It's setting down in a few weeks, that big showdown between North Muskegon and Ravenna. We'll have to see when that game is.
Muskegon Catholic Central 27, OV 26 in the third quarter.
Okay.
Thank you.
27-26, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, Orchard View. Top of the ninth still. 4-1 Detroit. Looks like they got 2 outs, so the Tigers 1 out away. 2 outs, and the White Sox have a man on first. The champagne will be uncorked at Comerica Park.
I bet they had a nice crowd tonight.
Oh, man.
I mean, there'll be a fair percentage of people that wouldn't go because they're at high school football. Knowing that you could go to a Tigers game Saturday or Sunday.
And it's a clincher, though.
It is a clincher.
You only get a clincher once every 10 years. You're a Tiger. And long kickoff. It comes to Bose on the fly. Booze has it. He's up to the 30. Cuts to the 35, and he's brought down there. Boy, still running hard. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 35 of Hart. 7:06 left in this one. 42-6, North Muskegon.
Have a final. Detroit wins 4-1.
All right.
That's the win. They have the
Tigers won.
Yep. Shores 28, Muskegon 21, Ludington 31, Montague 20, Reed City 59, Nuevo 29, Whitehall 35, Manistee nothing. North we're at that game. North Muskegon 65-6. No,
yeah,
42-6.
Yeah, something is.
Muskegon Catholic Central 27, OV 26, Oak Ridge 56-6 over Fremont. Good for Fremont if they did score.
Okay. All right. And it's going to be a snap. That's going to get all the way back to the quarterback, Rockwell, but he's not going to get very much. Boy, you do not make very much yardage up the middle against North Muskegon tonight.
No, it's been tough sledding. I don't think they have busted one big play up the middle. The defensive line is just both the lines have just been phenomenal here on the offensive and defensive side.
They've had a couple of big passes. Hart has. Throwing into coverage and still coming down with it. Hurts. You know who's been really, I hope he's not hurt, is Hertzler. We haven't called his name in a long time, and I'm trying to see if he's even out there. Boy, if he goes down, that changes the complexion of your team, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to try to get this defensive line here a little bit for North Muskegon. Brennan Allen's one of them, senior. These guys deserve to be saluted a little bit. Try to get some numbers here. Not always easy.
I don't see Iman Hertzler out there. Now that I think about it, back to passes. Rockwell fires it, and it is caught. And the flag down. It's going to be interference against North Muskegon, I'm sure. That is going to be number 12, Caden Bond. It's either, it's going to be pass interference. Okay. So what they'll do is they will take the catch and not the pass interference. That's going to be, because the pass is going to take them all the way down near the 10-yard line. The pass interference would only be 15 yards.
Brennan Allen and Cooper Mallory are two other defensive linemen.
So I'll tell you what, they've had the long ball working for Hart at different times tonight. So that will be a pass completion to Caden Bond down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal from the 10. So the pass interference penalty will be waived off, not accepted. They'll take the play. And now the chain gang's got to run all the way down to the end of the field.
Owen Booth is another guy over there on that defensive line as I try to figure out some of this defensive line here. Yeah. Played so stellar tonight.
Yeah, combination of newer guys going in. And it's going to be a handoff. This one is it's a direct snap actually to Greiner, and Greiner was stopped, but he still got a couple of more yards after he broke free of him, the tackler.
Yeah, I tell you what, who had him was Ace Anderson, and he got away from him.
So it's going to be 2nd down now and about 2nd and goal from about the 8-yard line, maybe 7 they'll call it, 7-yard line. 4:18 and counting. 42-6 North Muskegon, but Hart trying to change the scoreboard here a little bit. Here's a direct snap again, and this is probably going to be to Greiner again, and he's not going to gain a whole lot.
Host of guys in there.
There's a good call there, Cal. The whole host, right?
The whole host of guys.
Going to be 3rd and goal from about the 5-yard line, looks like.
Here's the ball carrier.
42-6.
When was the last time we had a close game? It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, remember those, Cal?
Counter coming back the other way, 12.
Up the middle. And it's going to be shy of the
I
goal
thought
line.
I'd seen a fumble, and
man.
it is North Muskegon ball.
So North Muskegon will pick up the fumble there. Got to feel bad for Hart. I know North Muskegon doesn't, but
No.
if you got a Hart, you have to feel bad for Hart.
You know what? The Hart Pirates are going to come in here. People are going to look at the score.
Right.
Lopsided, but Joe Tanis, I know defeat stings. It
Right.
always does. But your kids just flat gave it all.
They did. Yep.
They did not lay down 1 second. They're still out there battling.
My point of concern is that we have not seen Hertzler in the second half.
Let me look on the sideline, see if I can see with somebody.
Boy, that would be a major injury for them if he is, in fact, hurt. So 3:02 left now. Geez.
I don't see anybody out there on crutches. No one's sitting on the bench. So North Muskegon's going to have the ball with 2:50 left to go, and we are going to get a timeout.
Okay.
We're going to get a timeout here for something. You dropped something?
I did. I dropped the roster.
With your photographic memory, I can't believe that you do not know it by hand.
My photographic memory has taken a little bit of a beating here with age.
Yeah, so is mine.
Photographic and 63 years old do not compute so much anymore.
Nope. Tri-County 40, Kent City 22, Lakeview 16, Marley 8, Belding 46, Fruitport 7. I almost did it again. Hesperia.
Hesperia. I like that. I think you just renamed
Well, it's
them.
abbreviated, and then I throw the
We're
extra
going to have
in
to
there.
buy some new signs for Hesperia because they are now officially known as Hespeteria.
I just Hespo, and then I throw the Tyria on there.
Yeah.
Oh, Hesperia. Now I'm in a funk.
Yeah.
Ravenna 21, Mason County Central 17, Oak Ridge Blast Fremont tonight, 56-6.
Sorry, Larry.
Reed City 59, Reed Nowego 29.
Well, I got to give Larry a Cupid doll or something.
Yeah.
Handoff up the middle, and boy, a lot of people moving there. And number 5 on the carry, that's going to be Hunter Wilder. So he's going to gain about, about 7 yards, 6 yards.
Yes.
So
down to
second and 4.
2:35, clock running.
Is Colbert still a quarterback, Cal?
It's zeros at quarterback.
Oh, that's Grimm, Landon Grimm, keeping it from this quarterback position, and he's going to go out of bounds around the 20 for a first down. He's like the Swiss Army knife of this team. Plays everything.
He's a bottle opener.
Yeah.
He's a cork opener. Yeah.
What else does a Swiss Army knife do? That is...
you can have his little scissors.
Can have scissors.
Yeah. Can have multi-blades. You can have a regular blade and a serrated blade for cleaning a deer. Splitting the
You're
bone
all
there.
over that Swiss Army knife, aren't you? Have a few of those, huh?
I did have.
Handoff up the middle, and boy, this is a North Muskegon Norseman battling all the way through up to the 25-yard line. Let's give him credit if I can find a number. I'm sure it's one of the newer guys.
20 on the carry.
Okay, thank you. That would be Keith Kurzman.
Griner on the stop along with numerous other guys. Oh. Tell me when you're done with post games.
Who says that?
Miles.
Oh, okay. I don't think it'll be very long. 2nd and 2. And it's a keeper up the middle, and we're going to be got another first down.
Host of guys, new guys out there.
Grimm on the carry, right?
A lot of guys getting to play tonight. It's homecoming.
Yep. So another first down. We're under the minute, so I'm thinking he only got 2 more snaps here, right?
Yep.
In case you missed it, the Detroit Tigers popping the champagne. They are going to the playoffs. Good for them. Played a phenomenal baseball in August. I forgot what the number was, but it was a phenomenal. There you go. That's kind of close to Hespeteria, isn't it? Phenomenal. Man.
Don't try this at home, folks. We are trained professionals.
Yeah, somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah, that will be the last snap right there.
That will do it. So they'll count down the last 20 seconds here as the North Muskegon Norsemen going to improve to 4-0 on the season. And keeping step with them are the Ravenna Bulldogs, who also would have won tonight.
Yep, 4-0 in the conference, correct?
4-0 in the conference.
Yes.
We're going to take a timeout, then we'll come back and wrap things up. That sound fair?
Yes.
But you got to tell me, I guess, when we're going to take the time out here.
It's awesome.
I'm so used to.
Out a little bit. Mario had Antonio's. He said, "Hey, you want my recipes? You know, let's do something." I'm right over here. I have a scoop and a half of sauce. We don't use any sugar to sweeten it. We use basil to help as a natural sweetener. And this is our cheese blend: mozzarella, provolone cheese, and Romano cheese all in here. Making the all-meat pizza. You know, we first started making it with ham.
Turn me on. You know what I meant. We're back here at North Muskegon, and the Norsemen win this one 42-6. As time has expired, the coaches are now coming through the lines. Players have already gone. The coaches are exchanging handshakes. And John?
And phone numbers.
And phone numbers. And this has been it's a 42-6 win by the Norsemen. And granted, I mean, the Norsemen played really well, but the Hart Pirates did not give up.
They did not, and they played all the way through. And, the thing that's a little alarming to me is I'm not even really seeing Hertzler on the field here. And, he was such a big part of that, for a big part of their team. So we don't want to speculate on anything here, but we're hoping the best for that young man.
Yeah.
Because when you're a small school, you can ill afford to lose anybody, but certainly you cannot ill afford to lose a guy that's so much a part of your team, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, so hopefully if he is injured, he'll be able to go next week Friday again. So, but it's a good game. I mean, it was nice win for the Norsemen. Pirates battled right to the end. Jeff Cook set us up so well here.
Jeff
Appreciate Jeff.
You bet you.
Cody, Jamie Potts are two of those guys.
Right.
Our halftime interviews, the guys up in the booth here making us feel welcome.
Right.
Even when I got the names wrong, they were helping us out.
And we want to thank, of course, Bill Mann and Miles Welch for doing a fantastic job here. Had like I said, kind of a little bit of a bucket brigade because they were so far away from us. But I think we pulled it off, all things considered, right?
Yep. And once again, if you need some media work done, Billy Mann at KLLB Media right there in Whitehall, making your creations come to life. And Billy's working hard trying to create a media mogul, trying to be a media mogul
despite us.
And so give him some work. You can find him all over. He's all over the internet. Pretty easy to find Billy. So
if you want media work done, contact Billy. If you want dental work done, don't contact Billy. Right?
No, right? Yeah,
that's kind of don't get that mixed up, folks.
Okay.
I think we've done enough damage here, haven't we?
Yes, sir.
I believe the rumor has it next week we'll have to double check it, but I believe we're in Oak Ridge for the Oak Ridge Whitehall game. And that should be an interesting game.
Yeah, Oak Ridge definitely found their offense tonight.
Yeah, and Whitehall has been playing pretty interesting football themselves.
Yes, they have.
When they're not playing world-class teams, when they're not playing those really state-ranked teams, that's kind of tough.
Yep.
All right, final score for the final time here was North Muskegon 42 over the Hart Pirates, who were 6. For my broadcast partner, Cal Van Singel, and the guys up on the roof, Miles and Billy, we say good night, everybody.